So why can I not record my webcam through the normal means? Anyway, that was a 6. Okay, add a category. Where the fuck do I do that? Sorry. Hello. I wish this worked, but I feel like it doesn't. So there's a category? Oh. So I guess I'm streaming now, but I don't actually know. My first time doing this. And I hope it doesn't crash. When I streamed to YouTube, it didn't crash often. It would crash after like 3 hours. I don't know, something like I don't know, a meteor passes over and electromagnetic radiation disrupts my connection. Eventually I'll get like a nice Wi-Fi 6 router, and maybe that will be a problem of the past. So, I have never been on Twitch before. That's what this thing is called. It's pretty neat. I mean, I've been on Twitch and I've watched streams, but I've never streamed here before. I have streamed on YouTube just recently. I've been playing Madden, and so I think when this is done, this video will also go to YouTube, so I'll be able to keep my same series there. Hopefully, okay, it says the mic is recording. Cool. I think I cranked the music a little too loud, but you know what? Let's give you a quick recap. I'm rebuilding a terrible Falcons team. It's probably just loud for me and no one else. That's funny. All right, so my Panthers team, they were terrible. Not my Panthers, Falcons. So I've played the Cowboys most of the time. And I took the Cowboys up to like 2013. I dominated the NFL. Decided to take over the worst team in the league. And they had like 4 seasons where they only won 1 game, and then another season where they only won 2. And then a couple bright spots here or there where they won like 5 or 6. But they've been abysmal. And there was a serious like morale problem when I took over. Everyone was really low awareness, just not a lot of resources to trade. So the next season we did make the playoffs, but we lost in the wild card round to an 8-8 team. And now I'm here to start the year again. I'm taking on a really good Panthers team. So just 3 years ago, the Falcons had an overall defense rating of 80. Now it's already up to 87. That is with a vast infusion of first-round picks. I have a couple of very helpful signings. And the offense is still hovering. I mean, it went from 85 or 84 to 87. But now my team overall, the team overall was like 83. And now we're actually getting closer to 90. And I have so many young players that I have great confidence that this team will be really, really good. And I always build a defense first. That's you need the most talent there, for one thing. There's you need talent every place you can get it, but it's probably harder to field an elite defense than it is an elite offense. And certainly having a great defense helps correct for my mistakes that I make on offense, most especially interceptions. It's not like I'm a huge pick machine, but they do happen. Other thing is that I started playing, I drank way too much the last time I streamed. A really embarrassing amount. What? I had just a little inch of whiskey, and then suddenly my inhibition's gone. And I woke up in the morning, there's a bottle of whiskey with 1 inch left of it in the bottom, and it's like a fifth. This was a tall bottle of scotch, and I drank half of it. And I was even streaming on YouTube, and I woke up the next morning and it was even still streaming. I felt so embarrassed. I deleted that video. And I'd been gifted some really nice whiskey over Christmas, but I decided to give that away. So I got that all out of my house. And I've just been since COVID started, my drinking started slow. Just a couple beers every day became a habit, and then it became 3 beers a day. And sometimes having 4 didn't surprise me very much. And it was daily. And I think it was just creeping up too much, so I got rid of the liquor. And just planned to not drink for at least a month. And maybe not drink at all for a while. I don't know, I've drank for a long time. Pretty much as soon as I turned 21. I drank before I turned 21, but I would say I started drinking really regularly at that age. And it's really just a habit I've had for so long, you're going to go without it for a while. And probably play a lot better football. I'm not even breaking down their roster right now. We'll do that in game. I hope this is streaming. I don't know. After I alt-tabbed away, I don't know what's happening. I'm in the football world. I hope that is being broadcast. So I wish this camera was working. It doesn't seem to be picked up by the video graphics card I have. Or maybe it's the webcam itself. But for some reason, most apps I use the webcam just normally. But with the NVIDIA streaming, it's not getting it. It's not turning on. And so I loaded the camera separately using the Windows Camera app. Oh, I forgot to load text mod. What is this? Playing in Atlanta? Okay, we'll fix this. So we gotta improve the art. I forgot to load the mods that I like to use. I've been so occupied trying to set up my first Twitch stream that I forgot to load the better graphics. I love this song. So this is me on drums. This is Nano Smash. This is my band I was in for a while. Yeah. This song has like a bossa nova feel at the end that is layered with tons of psychedelic hard rock. But the bossa nova is still like this heavy drum beat. This band was pretty intense. We played a lot of psychedelic festivals. Alright, so I need to see a schedule. Alright, I'm gonna play the Giants. Oh, they're all at home. Next 2 games, so whatever. So I gotta quit. Gotta reload the game in just a second. Text mod. So this is a package some fan made that allows you to add updated graphics to Madden 2008. It's really quite lovely. There's already a substantial amount of stuff I already have. It's really easy to add. I just put it in this folder, and there's stuff like high definition arms are now showing up. Things like that. It's really quite good. Actually, I don't think it's in that file. It's in the one on F drive. But nonetheless. No, it's not that one. Whatever. So I just need the Falcons. I only tend to play about 2 games.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
This song is from Day vs. Night, also me on drums. The song produces a lot of warm feelings, and I have seen audiences just come in from the outside to get closer while we're playing this. It's really like people just feel so full of love when they hear it. It's really cool. This is Caught on the Radio, Day vs. Night. I'm in these bands. I own the copyrights. I mean, I don't own them exclusively. I share them with my bandmates. We don't have a record label. We're not big time. We're just cool time. We gotta pick a dope uniform. That is not dope enough. Let's go with one of those black pants. Yeah, I like that stripe with the white fade. I don't know what you call that. Does it rotate? No. Okay, whatever. Panthers have surprisingly few choices for uniform. I always thought that was funny. I mean, it's not surprising when you consider they're a fairly new organization, but they don't have like a classic throwback. Well, that's where the EA logo used to be, but when I finally get all the stadiums updated and using those new graphics, you can see here there's better fans. That's the main thing I wouldn't change. The stands have high definition fans now, and they're all animated, and they're also in their appropriate colors for the football team, which is pretty cool. I do think that's a good looking uniform for Atlanta. Them and the Bucs, though, it's a little too close to the Buccaneers, especially since they play in the same division. But independently, I think it's pretty solid. I don't know what to say about the white triangles above the armpits. It's not hated, but these little flourishes often don't contribute anything to the actual look. It makes you realize they're not the... Well, not even. I mean, Cardinals sometimes have stuff like that. Those little details, you probably don't want them.
The Panthers will be kicking off to start the game. Jones back deep to return.
All right, it's a fair catch. Easy 20 yards and no one's tired. Alright, so I haven't even really looked at my roster. It's game 1, and I kind of skipped the preseason. Oh, he's coming along nicely. He was buried on the depth chart when I took over. He was a first-round pick that had been like, this was going to be his 5th year in the league, and he was below these 2 guys. And it's one of these things where they never used their first-round picks. And in Madden 2008, at least, you gotta play the guys to develop them. They can't. It's actually kind of It's a non-true adaptation. I mean, because football players in reality do get better at practice and behind the scenes, and you don't see them on the field, and then suddenly they're there and they do something pretty electric out of nowhere. That happens some of the time. Not all the time, but it does happen some of the time. So they don't really emulate that here, the behind the scene practice. It's like you got to play your first round picks for them to improve as players. This guy's another guy that's buried. He's pretty good, though. Why would he be below C. Lewis? C. Lewis has electric speed. So does Figures, actually. Okay, wait a minute. Everybody's got speed. I might shuffle this a little more because I do think Anthony Gonzalez is actually better. I think he probably just came out of training camp. Got hindered by that somehow. These top two guys, though, they're the guys I want number 1 and 2. I mean, I think they're both first-round picks from different points. I didn't pick Jones. He was already here, but he was very good. I had to rescue his morale, basically. This guy had, like, no morale. Nobody on the team that was any good had any morale. I cut a lot of them. Traded as many as I could. Okay. The other thing I need to break down, I know my defense. I actually do. I don't need to double-check that one. Who is my center? Yes, this guy. Not a great center, although it's come a long way. He went from 71 to 76 in a single season. And what I like about him is his strength is 97. In Madden 2008, there is no actual double blocks. So your center and guard never team up on a defender. So that means your center has to be able to handle a nose tackle solo. So traditionally, centers aren't the biggest offensive lineman. I mean, look at this guy. He's 250 pounds. I mean, that's just unrealistic, actually. 5'11". The problem being the arm extension, unless he has like really long arms, which I guess is possible. But the guy has to be able to take the ball from in front of a nose tackle and move it far enough away from that nose tackle. The nose tackle can't just punch it out while it's going into the quarterback's hands. So it's literally a problem where you need to have arms long enough that the nose tackle is not going to be able to mess with you. So 5'11" is just not realistic in the NFL. However, it does. These attributes are fairly conventional for a guy I could develop into a really good nose tackle center, except for he lacks the strength that I like. And what is it about the strength? Well, he has to take on nose tackles one-on-one. That's the issue. Because you can't double block him. You need to do it one-on-one. So you need these monstrously strong players. They don't actually come out of the draft very strong usually at center. In real life, centers are usually just throwing a chip at a defensive lineman and then trying to get to a linebacker who are lighter than defensive linemen. And so they don't often have that same strength. It's not always true, though, because guys like Travis Frederick of the Cowboys and Andre Garreau of the Cowboys were immensely huge guys, like 330-pound. You know, Bill Parcells wanted to play Andre Garreau at guard, and his rookie year made him play at guard. Was dissatisfied with how it was going at guard, tried it at center, and just like was like, wow, I should have done that a long time ago. Andre Garreau was not like a conventional NFL center because he was so big and strong, but he was unique in his time. I always remember the way he just manhandled superstar nose tackles. And that guy, I can't even remember his name, but Andre Garreau, in a football game against the Titans, this dude stepped on his face with his cleated foot. And this is one of the best defensive tackles in the league. He was just so full of rage at Andre Garreau. And Andre Garreau was like one of the only centers in the NFL that could take on those kind of nose tackles one-on-one. And then Travis Frederick was himself when he came in. I'm not sure who the current center of the Cowboys is. I have forgotten to study their depth chart. I don't know. It's kind of, I mean, I've been enjoying the Cowboys this year, but I've definitely been paying less attention to the NFL in general. I still like football. I don't have enough time. I have so many family obligations. That's really the main key. So I got some rookie here. I think he's going to be good. Yeah, okay, so let's look at their cornerbacks. Holy crap, that is the slowest starting 2 cornerbacks I've ever seen in this game, especially for a defense that has credibility. Oh, they're vulnerable, like to just the deep routes. I'm going to burn this guy over and over again. Lito. Okay, not as easy as it sounds, though. I do recall Lito Shepard. These guys are going to try to stand in front of my wide receivers and prevent them from moving. That's basically the strategy. If you can't keep up with them, don't let them run away. I would normally say it's like an acceptable speed for a strong safety, but when both your safeties have below 90 speed, you start having problems. I should be able to get some deep passes on these guys, but that should never be my first go-to move. My first go-to move should be running the ball. And then my second one is like a very careful and methodical passing scheme with just opportunistic and predatory deep passes. They're never going to work if you're trying to force them. Is what just happened.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the defense.
Okay. Game wants to give me some challenge right to start. I think that's what's up. I don't know why that guy would have fumbled like that. That is not normally a problem that player has. Hey, that's my rookie. No, who is that? 91? I think that's my second defensive tackle. I need better defensive tackles, actually. That's there's just none fell to me in the draft. But these guys have developed into okay defensive tackles. I don't think they have the opportunity to become great defensive tackles, though. So right now they're lining up, spreading me out. They seem to be intent to always have no fewer than 3 wide receivers on the field. I pretty much, I'm okay. I mean, I don't think that's a failed strategy at all. Uh-oh. Almost a touchdown. Okay, so from here I basically need to run a goal line defense of some sort, and I always like to start off, because I mean I kind of have a feeling most people try to probe the middle first. So jam middle does leave you vulnerable to some like toss plays, but it also generates some big plays in goal line defense. Oh, that was a good play, no doubt about that. So now I'm going to look for something like Blitz B, which, no, Blitz A I think is going to be better for me. Because I want to bring pressure from both lateral directions, Rasby on the left and my strong safety on the right. Good play. That actually isn't a strong safety on the right, my bad. That is a linebacker in this formation. Blitz C, because I often have good luck with these just very aggressive pass rush schemes in the goal line. My best opportunities come from them. Oh no, they blocked that one pretty well. Alright, so what I need to figure out is what the fuck happened on that fumble. That was my first play. That's ridiculous. I hope that guy didn't regress in some way on his like carry, since this is the first game they've seen him. Oh, and I need to make sure I set my formation subs, especially regarding kick returns. No, kick blocks. Block. Oh, he's already playing. He doesn't look very injured. Okay. This guy needs to be fast as what? He is fast. Okay, that's acceleration. I thought that was speed, but okay. So that's fast enough. Even faster is even better. This guy has the best chance to get around being super fast, especially if your opponent has slow right tackles, because it's almost always the let's go to, it's an offensive play. I'm gonna go look for a field goal attempt. The guys you got to worry about are Darius Jackson, okay, a backup left tackle, and a backup left guard. You have substantial speed advantages over the opponents. I mean, it's not worth it to look in advance and see who their backup left tackle and left guard are, but you'll know pretty much. Like, I think I have a chance to block kicks against this team because those guys didn't look all that fast. The guard needs to be able to move laterally to go behind the left tackle, behind that backup tackle on the right-hand side, and pick up the rusher. At the same time, the left tackle or that backup right tackle there, he needs to do stuff too. So, all right, I was pretty happy with those substitutions. That was good. All right, giving up the short field like that.
Jones back to return.
I don't know what to say about that. There's a certain Zen-like quality I'm trying to have while I play.
Will start the drive.
See if I can keep my head clear and make better decisions. So they got one really good linebacker on the field, but mostly, you know, pass protectors. Now I'm really holding 4, so I try to cover the ball. And so one thing I like to do though is I almost never come out in the same. I mean, here, look at my audibles. This will tell you a lot about me. I have 4 run plays for audibles: a dive, a counter, a stretch, and then a dive with a pullback. And then I have a play action pass. Play action pass, if you change, or if you hot route, you can adjust the running back or a wide receiver's route through, you know, there's a limited selection of these. I can set them here. These are my options. You know, I've never considered setting these in between a play. That kind of made me feel kind of funny. What if I wanted to run a slant? So if you're unfamiliar with football, this route tree can be superimposed upon itself. I wonder if I'm able to. No, we'll try that later. But there is some good art on the internet that shows you all the routes of a route tree superimposed upon each other. It looks like a Christmas tree, sort of. The thing is, there's actually a finite number of routes that are optimal to run on a football field. And all of them are, in a way, based on the go route, or they call it a streak. Maybe that is a streak, I don't know. And what I mean is, like, a wide receiver will spend a long time mastering the streak route, and that's like 3 steps, 15 steps, whatever. The streak route, you just run towards the end zone, right? But it's all about disguising is the hitch. Now you're going to run a hitch, but you want the cornerback to think you're running a streak. So you look exactly the same as if you're running a streak, but then you cut back all of a sudden. And this is something they practice like ninjas practice kicks. It's a very specific technique to run a hitch, the way you plant your feet, turn your hips, all that. And it's the same with the out. You're supposed to disguise your out route as if it's a streak. And then at the pivotal time, you do your ninja move, deceptive wide receiver cut, and you do your thing. And so all the routes of the route tree, though, are supposed to sort of be disguised as each other. And football is loaded with deception. Maybe the bedrock of it. Well, not the bedrock. But you won't enjoy success against teams that are good. You can't deceive. I mean, almost every single play of a football game, I mean, the offenses are running like 2 or 3 deceptions. And maybe it's not even a deception, but an option the quarterback didn't use that play. I mean, that's what the option's all about, right? There's multiple things he could have done, but he has the authority to improvise it in the moment.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Or it's very open right now, and a linebacker is coming over to cover him. Let's see if we can do something. That was interesting.
Black 36. Let's go. It's on. Black 36.
You go this way. Let's see if they'll do that same shuffle. Oh, that was too slow. It's a hard thing to judge. Like, do you want to throw it with a rainbow arc like that, a big long lob, but then it takes too long to get there? Or do you want to throw it like a rifle? But if you rifle it, there's the defenders don't have to jump as high to try to deflect the ball.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Under 10.
I've also recently learned you can change the direction of your run like that without changing your formation. But what I would like to do is this. So I changed the run play, and now I'm running, you know, an off-tackle play. But I also changed the formation, something I only learned about recently too, so that all those guys stayed there on the right-hand side.
Right. 1 yard gain on the play.
That didn't work. All right, let's put my wide receiver back.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 39-yard line.
You can't stop me. Keep that pressure on me. Let's do our thing.
That's a lot of linebackers.
All day, baby. Come on. Make them do sure.
All right, this shape I did right here on the right-hand side is a pretty common shape of mine. Let me see if I can tell what kind of defensive zones they're trying to do it now. Uh-oh. Maybe. No! I was trying. I got hit as I threw the ball. Now I threw my second interception.
Makes the interception.
In case you're curious, I'm playing on all Madden. I have the sliders. Sliders are, you can make little micro adjustments to the hardness. All my sliders are set to 0 or neutral. Not 0, but to the neutral value. And it is quite a bit harder, especially with a less talented team. But I shouldn't have thrown that interception. That was embarrassing.
Williams.
It wasn't the worst thing in the world. I got hit.
Gain of 2 on the play.
I would more embarrassing than that fumble that I started the game with. I bet right now Atlanta fans are like crying. They're like, our team sucks again. Come on, defense, bail me out. There you go. That guy's my favorite player. And it took me some work to convince him basically to not give up on the Falcons. Because, okay, when I took over, like when I drafted players the first time, they immediately had bad morale. My organizational reputation is so bad, I forgot to put any running backs on the field for this play. They seem to run a lot of man coverage. So this should be open. Hike the ball, hike the ball, hike the ball. Come on. You know, in NFL games, I see the clock get to 0. It's like you get a 0 second in the NFL, but not in Madden.
Still first down.
All right, so now I'm going to put in a fullback, tight end, and running back, in addition to the wide receivers. Start off in a spread formation, so now they're starting off in, for whatever reason, they didn't match personnel. They instead went with my formation, dictating what defense they were going to run, which is a mistake. You need to do it by personnel. See, I have a pretty good running advantage because my guys are just bigger because they didn't put enough linebackers out there. Once again, they're just matching my formation and not the personnel. The computer doesn't always do that. I think it varies on coaches. It's certainly a mistake. They should have their all-star middle linebacker in too and not some scrub.
First down, Falcons.
Well, ain't broke. Don't stop doing it.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Okay, what are they doing with their strong safety on the left-hand side? Like, that's an unusual position for that person to line up in. And they're also in a wide 9 defensive alignment, which is what this defensive end, what is he, 96? That's not exactly a wide 9, but it's pretty wide. So that gives them an advantage trying to just accelerate really fast right into the quarterback. Anyway, let's do this. Oh, the quarter ended. Ha!
The teams are ready for the second quarter.
I was looking at the play clock, but not the quarter clock. This is one of the only stadiums, too, where you can't see the play clock when you're zoomed down. You see it's like right below 1st and 10. You can, at the top of the screen. You can't see it when you're down here. I don't know what they're trying to do, but those linebackers can move laterally pretty quickly. You can't assume that they won't be able to get all the way over to interfere with this run.
Gain of 14 on the play. 1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Rams 7, Lions 0. That's my update. I know that. Why are they doing this? I got to do it until I get to the end zone, though. Maybe they'll toughen up in the red zone. That's in football parlance. They always say the red zone is when your offense has the ball at the 20-yard line or closer to your opponent's end zone. So you're really close to scoring. But it's harder to move the ball down there because the defense has less area they're obligated to protect. So red zone scoring is definitely something. A red zone offense is its own thing, is what I'm saying. So it looks like a zone coverage they might try to run over here on the right-hand side, and usually this Clinton is running a route that destroys zones really well. Thomas is running a route that zones gobbled up. But, well, Thomas, it was man coverage and no one covered him.
Thomas makes the catch. The play results in a first down.
Kind of weird that they wouldn't even have a guy assigned to him. I don't know. I don't know if like there was someone that was on the other side of the field and they were trying to deceive me. They're like, who is covering Thomas? That guy kind of spiritually had obligations, but he moved into the middle of the field where no one was threatening. This guy was actually kind of open. I wasn't even looking at. Oh, he's doing a cutback, so he's going to go this way, and he'll be well covered. But yeah, no one covered Thomas. So it's just zone across the board. That's unusual though, because normally when the computer runs zones, most of the zones have someone in the flats, and then that time they had no one in the flats, which is just a little bit unusual. The flats being like where the numbers are, that part of the field, where the line of scrimmage, that's where the ball is right now. The flats are like 5 yards, the area that's between 5 yards further away. It's right here. Basically, Jones is standing in a flat right now.
Mackey, the ball carrier, 9-yard gain on the play.
All right, we'll just keep running them over. I got my really strong center in, and it appears to be having a positive effect. Now, you see how things get denser. Defense, you know, only has to protect 2 yards, but those 2 yards are really important, right? Oh, they did not have trouble that time.
Loss of 2 on the play.
All right, normal formation. So one thing that's key to be able to run
Ball on the 3-yard line.
this offense, where I have 5 wide receivers, but one is a fullback, one's a tight end, one's a running back. These guys all have pretty good hands. I made sure, except for the fullback, I got to check on him. I usually start my second tight end at the fullback. Nobody's on Thomas. All right, so if nobody's on Thomas, it could be a zone, or it could be that mistake they just did. Nobody's on Thomas. Well, this guy was, but he was too slow. That was the, I think, strong safety racing over to get there. But that was a case where they were trying to disguise who's going to cover Thomas, but it ended up being a mistake because in disguising him, he was out of position to defend the out route.
The extra point attempt is good.
All right, overcame a
Atlanta
penalty.
is lined up for the
Don't even
kickoff.
remember what the penalty
Summers
was.
back deep to return.
Not my best kick. I always do kind of find kick returns terrifying. It's not hard to really make a bad mistake doing kick coverage. All right, they don't have Steve Smith anymore, but they still have this guy named Redmond, and that dude has pretty dynamite speed. So he's pretty much their big play guy. If I can kind of contain everyone else and focus on really the run, of course. I never get tired of focusing on the run. I mean, you saw how they couldn't stop me, and I just went down the whole field, basically running the whole way, and didn't throw an interception once.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 26-yard line.
So now I'm going to do a cover 1, which blitzes 4 players, but I was hoping this guy wouldn't be blocked. He's blocked. What are they doing? Oh, I thought Sapp was going to block that ball. I was like trying to get Sapp up there to right be in that wide receiver space. Just missed it. Right.
Redmond with the reception.
Redmond. Yeah, I got to worry about him. I'm going to go with cover 3. Redmond. Shoot.
Miller makes the reception. 5-yard gain on the play.
Cover 3. Not ideal. Sapp covering someone down the field. He's my best pass rusher. Ideally, he's rushing the passer. But whatever. I didn't even go after him. But he's fast, actually. It's not optimal to go after him. Uh-oh. I just blew my coverage. Okay, and they didn't even see it. And he got injured. And Phillip Rivers plays for the Panthers. And he's really good, too. They're one of the best teams. For whatever reason, in this franchise simulation, the Panthers became a really terrific team. Jake Delhomme retired. They didn't skip a beat because Phillip Rivers hit free agency. And they signed him. And I guess the Chargers rolled with... I mean, One thing I've noticed about franchises, there's too many good quarterbacks. Like, there's like 4 or 5 quarterbacks that enter the NFL every year that have arm throwing power and throwing accuracy in the 90s and awareness in like the high 70s. And
First and 10.
I take it back.
Ball on
I
the
mean, if there was
20-yard
too many good quarterbacks, there would always be a plethora of good quarterbacks in the draft. Oh, it's a 2-minute warning or 2-minute. So I don't have much time. I have to go fast.
Williams with the reception.
Ironically, going fast. I don't know if I should keep this personnel grouping on. They're being stupid if they cover like that. Okay, they're not covering like that. Who's Clinton? I actually don't even know off the top of my head. Alright, I'm trying to leave Clinton alone, going deep. Oh, Clinton is too slow. I didn't realize that. That was my tight end, my new tight end, L.J. Crumpler. Incredible tight end for the Falcons for years and years. He retired last year, so this is... I mean, in real life, L.J. Crumpler was an incredible tight end, and he was really good in the video game. He was my only good player for a long time.
Get it out. Watch the snap down.
Black 36.
Yeah, offside or defensive pass interference. I agree with that call.
On the defense.
The way that dude like cut off my wide receiver from the route. But I'm just surprised because I used to play with pass interference turned pretty low. You can tweak how forgiving the refs are on certain things. But I've reset all that back to this neutral state. Come on, Lewis. Oh, I don't know. Don't know why I drifted the ball like that. I got to get a little better with using the game stick controller. No one will ever believe I'm going to run the ball right. I have 3 timeouts. Okay.
Second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
What are they doing? I mean, I keep saying that. And those are really good linebackers, but if I recall, didn't I just say that their second cornerback is slower than molasses? I could just exploit that fact. They're depending on their safeties to protect their slow cornerbacks. And it works for the most part, but not that time.
Timeout called by the offense. Clock will off first down. First and goal. Ball on the
That's a major blow to the Panthers.
They soft, man.
I mean, I don't know who their backup is. It's hard to believe that their backup has an overall of 99.
Black goal. 64.
In and out. Watch your man.
Thomas on the carry. 1-yard gain on the play. The offense calls a timeout.
Okay, 1 timeout left. Not going to squander it quite like that.
Second and goal.
When I squandered that last one, I wanted
Hey, let's go.
to have some freedom of time.
Let's get ready. Watch out.
And I thought I might be able to get it in by running, but it obviously
We're talking about
didn't work.
brilliant. Watch each other back. Yeah, you see me. Rush in. Go make a play. Let's turn it up, D. Let's go.
Purple.
Here we come.
64.
All right, now. Let's go.
64.
Actually, who's my best wide receiver?
Green.
Black 64.
Probably someone like Jones is.
Purple.
Blue
19.
down, blue down.
So-
Let's go. Be
Purple.
All of that, all to get to this comeback route on Jones. The comeback route is a route that good cornerbacks can run. I mean, good wide receivers run really well.
All right, let's go.
I'm not going to throw that, that's for sure. Because the linebacker just caught me by surprise, cut off my route, and then I gave up that stupid huge sack. So,
Third and goal. Ball on the 15-yard
blame the coach.
line.
They soft, man.
Nobody's covering figures,
Welcome to our stage.
doesn't it? Figure.
Roll. Stay in
Black
lane.
with 9.
Keep it under
Purple 36.
Ain't no thing.
Oh my god, the clock ran out because I wasn't paying attention. Oh my gosh, I gave up 3 points. Alright, well, Phillip Rivers is down. I can run the ball. Let's play some good defense and just go suffocate them.
Summers back deep to return.
Oh, what the fuck. Carl Urban.
Kickoff
Judge
return,
Dredd.
27 yards.
All right, what to do? Let's start off with the cover 3. Something lazy and just get a feel for the guy. Trio Sky Zone is a good one.
The Panthers will start the drive at the 27-yard line. First
Patterson.
and 10.
Stay at home. Let's go, boys. Not today. Let us big time. You got motion.
Well, they moved the wrong guy, didn't they?
Williams, the ball carrier. No gain on the play.
2-man under. There's a lot of what they call man-to-man defense. This is when your defender is assigned to a particular offensive player to follow them around. That's different from zone defense, which is more geographic.
Williams on the run.
Man,
1 yard gain.
my
on the
defense is
play.
so much better than it used to be. This is really like kind of fun for me. Like, yeah, I'm starting to get my team back to where they were, back to where I had them in Dallas.
Ball on the
But it's easier in
28-yard
Dallas
line.
because, I mean, when you start playing Madden 2008 in franchise mode, your team already has like DeMarcus Ware, Anthony Spitzer, Craig Ellis. You have like 3 great pass rushers around to build your franchise right away. Atlanta does not have all that. Oh my God, what happened, Misha? Price has some of my best awareness. I'm shocked that he gave up that, to be honest. Did I just knock out a second quarterback? What the heck? I didn't even get a chance to see how good that guy was going to be. I mean, I guess that throw was really good. I wonder who their third quarterback is. Let's blitz him. Blitz.
First and 10.
him.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
All right.
Let's go now.
It's Greer, like Richard Greer.
Williams on the carry.
And seriously, who is this guy? He's actually a quarterback, and he has a mediocre overall. Almost impressed. I don't know why they would keep V. Patterson ahead of this guy. This guy, Greer, actually has a chance to like develop past the 90s. Well, this guy will probably not, because he's only 81 now. He's probably never really had a chance to play and develop more. All right, so first goal is to match up personnel.
Second
Usually,
and 12.
if they have 3
Ball
wide
on the
receivers, I want 3
41-yard line.
cornerbacks. And then from there, you have some more subtleties. I like this one because it has some big, powerful defensive tackles in the middle. So my defensive line doesn't get pushed right up the middle.
Jarrett with the reception.
But
First
I actually like a few of these nickel defenses quite a bit. Let's do something flat
First and
buzz.
goal. Ball on the 9-yard line.
So we're going to option into cover 1 in the traditional sort. I need to take control of 52. He's not that fast. Uh-oh. I took Phillips out of the play, actually. It's kind of a drag.
On the carry. Gain of 6 on the play.
Jam middle.
Second and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line.
Man, these guys went down the field on me, even after I took out 2 of their quarterbacks. Guys,
Williams, the ball carrier.
please,
3-yard loss.
please make
on
your
the play.
tackle. Blitz C-A. Blitz
Third
A.
and goal. Ball on
Who's
the
being
6-yard
covered?
line.
Who's not?
Let's go. Come on. What screen? I'm coming through, baby. Keep the throttle down.
So he just got spooked, got rid of the ball. Probably a good choice. I need to get better about getting rid of the ball. I don't know if that was a... I don't know. Wait, through that...
Robinson is lined up for the
Oh,
field
I wasn't
goal.
paying attention to the snap.
The kick is good.
Some people claim you can always make more yards by doing the onside kick, but I think I've gotten more
Back to
touchdowns
return.
by not doing the onside kick. But if they keep kicking in the end zone, I'll never really get a chance anyway.
Fair catch made on the kickoff.
All right. That was sort of a mismanaged offense that I had last time, especially the part where I let the clock expire
Falcons
before I
will
kicked the
start
field
the
goal
drive
because of
at
the
the
sack
20-yard
when I
line.
stopped paying
First
attention
and
to the
10.
clock.
All day, baby. Come on.
All right.
One of us gonna make a play. It's showtime, baby. Not today.
Oh, they know me, huh?
Purple, 36.
All right, I'm going to take a penalty. I'm not going to give up a timeout yet. After that.
Dead ball. Delay of game.
But you saw how they quickly
Number
switched
15,
into
still first down.
a very aggressive, like 46 kind of defense.
Ball on the
Single high safety with a bunch of dudes on the line of scrimmage.
Defense, get ready.
All right, it kind of depends on what the linebacker's going to do here, but 4 has a chance to be pretty open. Let's see what 57 does. Oh my God, what happened? I don't understand.
Peppers on the interception.
I'm playing not well. Let's see here, what happened? I haven't lost sight of the fact that the Panthers are a more talented team than mine still, but I don't know how this happened. Because I've thrown to number 4. That should be this guy. You see, he's over here. I guess my quarterback thought he was going over there. Maybe it's because I was in motion. You know who's super open? Well, I mean, partially because the ball got thrown. But I think that this guy, 16, would have gotten open because he's going to end up over here. Maybe the safety doesn't make it. So, big mistake on the player's part. I did that. I'm going to spot them like 15 free freaking points, aren't I? All right, crossfire Chuck. So it's probably their second string quarterback again.
Will. Let's go. Hey,
Maybe he's scared by now.
we're talking about brilliant.
Incomplete pass.
Got lucky on that one, I think.
The intended receiver on the play.
Sting pinch zone.
Second and 10.
Well, zones work better when your guys have more awareness. And my guys, some of them have gotten a lot better, but they're still not all there, I would say. Face mask.
Got an inadvertent face mask.
There's no inadvertent face masks anymore. They're all
second
personal
down.
fouls now.
Second and 5.
Okay, double Z, Redmond. Let's call it a hunch.
Stay hard and fast, baby. Not today.
Nope.
Get it started. Hey, work the counter. We're coming to wreck.
Williams
Okay,
with
they
the
did not
carry.
throw to that guy.
Gain of 2 on the play.
All right, I'm gonna go blitz A.
Third and 2. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Not here. Stay inside right here.
Miller's got a tough assignment. I think that's Zach Miller. I'm sorry, Thomas does. Oh gosh,
Williams.
that was
on the
meant to
carry.
stop that, you
5-yard
guys.
gain on the play.
All right, I don't want to fall down behind 2 scores.
Ball
Look at how
on the
pathetic
1-yard
I've been
line.
so far, scoring the ball.
Hey,
And
let's go.
with all I have are like running plays, and my offense might be too slow to come back from a big deficit, which that's a big deficit. All right, Chuck. Oh, I thought I got in his face. All right, get better at that.
Carolina
So,
is lined up for the kickoff.
what is up with these short
Jones
fields?
Back to return.
Don't even bother, dude. Okay. Alright. Well, the truth is I haven't been opportunistic or exploiting the things that I think were exploitable for them. For example, just play action passes.
Let's go. Be filthy.
Hopefully the safeties come up.
What's the high count?
They did. Alright, let's go all the way to the end zone. Now I'm going to score. Alright, and then I'm going to see if I can stop them on defense. Two interceptions, 2 touchdowns. Hopefully my defense isn't tired. That was a pretty long drive. It just gave up. Wait, was it a long drive? No, it wasn't. They kicked a field goal, that's right. And then I had the ball and threw an interception. And then I throw a touchdown. So
Atlanta is
I
lined
guess you're
up for
seeing
the
my
kickoff.
Dr. Jekyll, Dr.
Summers
Hyde stuff.
Back deep to return. return 25 yards. Summers on the return.
This is a weak
Will
blitz.
start the drive at the 25-yard
Weak
line.
means
First and 10.
the left or right side of the football field. It's actually not the left or right side, it's the side with the tight end. This side right here where Sap is, no tight end. That's weak. The strong side is the side with the tight end
On
lines
the
up on.
run, 1-yard loss on the play.
Weak blitz 3 is pretty aggressive. And it actually is sort of a blitz from a lot of players. This is actually the correct alignment for it.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Complete with the tight end and fullback position. Oh, I got stuck. Get off that dude.
Holding on the offense.
That wasn't
Number
me.
62.
I didn't generate that holding call. I don't know who did. This nickel 155 trial has some great blitzes and zone alternatives where this really actually has some fire zone blitzes like blitz zone blitz 2. I just want the middle linebacker blitz. I like this one because it has a lot of bag of tricks and a lot of like guys that can do a lot of different things, but it's a little vulnerable to pushes right up the middle unless your defensive tackle 96 has a lot of muscle.
Incomplete pass. Sap on the coverage. Third and long. Ball on the 14.
So normally in a situation like this linebacker here is covering the running back, right? But the running back's going to stay in block, so you might as well pass rush. And if the running back doesn't stay in block, you should punish them for not pass blocking. Hell yeah, Rasby. He's a rookie. Dude, first game, interception. Dude, you know what? I just realized that the whole left side of my team, they're called the right outside linebacker and the right defensive end. They're both rookies. I didn't realize that. I mean, there's a lot of rookies because the team was bad and I had a lot of draft picks and plugging dudes in fast as I can. Get rid of the ball. That was not the play I wanted, so decided to abandon ship quickly. Play clock issues. The first play of every drive, I have play clock issues. It's very predictable.
Go, 36. Watch a man.
No one's on figures.
It's showtime, baby. Yeah, go, 19. Here we come. On 19. Let's go. You got it. It's on. Hey.
Perfect. I mean, that linebacker was never going to be fast enough to keep up with Figures, who's one of my fastest dudes. I mean, and I collect fast players, and he's one of the fastest. All right. I was down by 10 points to a divisional opponent, and that was really fast that I recovered. About as fast as they got 10 points, I just put down 14. So yeah, you can definitely be out of it in Madden, though. Just because they're down by 10. Now you start getting down by like 20, you're down by 3 scores. That's harder. Uh-oh. Why is Mija on my kickoff coverage? He's my starting free safety. And whoa! This is what I was meaning by like it's too easy to fuck up your kickoff coverage. God, my fans were just so elated, and now they're just like... Can you imagine the roller coaster that my fans are on? There we go. No extra point for you. I'm gonna hit the kicker. Oh. I'm expressing my displeasure. Pancake that dude. Easiest pancake you'll ever get.
Kickoff return 22 yards. Jones on the return.
Well, come on, let's do it again.
The Falcons will start
Do
the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Feel like I do. Down, down. Look at that speed. Down, out. That guy, I mean, I picked him out, Lito Shepard. He had that 77 speed, and I was like, that guy. The only way that you could make it work with a 77 speed cornerback is if you run aggressively and only cover 2, cover 3, cover 4 kind of defenses. Those kind of cornerbacks can work. And Lito Shepard has a decent overall rating, even though he's slow in his old age. And that's because he has good awareness. But the only way you can take advantage of that is with zone-heavy schemes. You will get burned running a man. Maybe you try to surprise someone by running a man now and then. But it's really all about keeping those guys in a cover 2, cover 3, usually close to the line of scrimmage. It's kind of like what Tampa Bay, Seattle, and Chicago have run over the last 15 years. Tampa Bay in like 2001-ish, you know, that era of Tampa Bay. Chicago under Lovie Smith. Seattle under Pete Carroll, at least for a while. I don't know what they're doing right now. But when they won the Super Bowl, that was like a cover 2, cover 3 heavy scheme with cornerbacks that didn't have to be blazing fast because they didn't do a lot of man coverage. Uh-oh, my guys are getting pancaked and I'm messing up. I don't even know who I'm controlling right now. I gotta do better than that. Dallas Cowboys themselves ran a similar scheme as to what Seattle was doing, but under, you know, at the end of Jason Garrett's era. I mean, the latter half of the Garrett era. I don't even want to talk about that stuff. Jeez. That whole abomination of a transition from the 3-4 to the 4-3, so awful. It was the worst defense Dallas ever fielded. Completely ruined the reputation of that defensive coordinator, who was too old to be the defensive coordinator. And then the defensive line coach, who they wanted to kind of promote to defensive coordinator, was like too loyal and wouldn't take command of the guy that had kind of lost his sharpness. It's funny because he'll cut a player, but he won't cut a coach, huh? Funny where your loyalty is.
Defense, get ready.
Anyway, that defense under, I can't even remember the coordinator's name, but Jason Garrett never had a good defense. And I blame him for that. I mean, that whole Rob Ryan, oh my God, just so many mistakes. They were always having like 12 men on the field issues, stuff like that. And I still like 3-4s, but you have to be really well organized. The players got to know what's going on, and they have to have like themselves the equivalent of very high awarenesses. The Garrett system, when they were doing like the 4-3, those guys didn't have to have, well, just overall it's simple. And they're not supposed to have as many assignments they're responsible for. Why did I take this guy down? Okay, good.
Miller makes the catch. Gain of 2 on the play.
That's a long field goal. This could be a fake, I guess. 55. It's not that. It is far, but I thought it was going to be 60.
Robinson is lined up for the field goal.
Oh yeah, guys, get on it. I'm thinking I'm starting to own the Panthers now. The secret is I can't kick off the ball anymore.
Everything you got.
Anyway, some of the things I liked about the 4-3 in the Jason Garrett era was that simpler assignments for players, so it's easier to get players that just do one thing really well and have them do that one thing. For a lot of other defenses, especially like the 3-4 stuff, you need players that can do a lot of things, at least to a pretty good level. There's not nearly that flexibility baked into the 4-3 that Dallas ran. But it became a problem. I mean, you started to see Jason Garrett's inability to like be creative on his feet under duress. Like, especially everyone, the easiest example is when the Cowboys were playing Tampa Bay and Cowboys gave up 6 sacks. Chaz Green at left tackle to Tyron Smith is hurt. Okay, it's okay for your backup tackles to give up like 3 sacks, and then maybe you put a tight end over there to help him out. Cowboys wouldn't even put a tight end over there. That fucker went and got 6 sacks. Not that fucker. He's a good player. He's an okay player. I remember him coming out of college, and he had a tragic sort of hip issue, prevented him from really achieving all that. He really did have some great potential. So that set him back. And that was his one big game. It made him like millions of dollars because of incentives that he met, which is also pretty funny.
First down, Falcons.
Anyway, that's a very good example of Jason Garrett's flexibility.
First and 10.
And that just applied to that offense that time, but it kind of happened to a lot of different stuff. Here's another thing you saw about the clock or the 2-minute warning. In the Jason Garrett era, they would draft linebackers that made bad reads. That's basically what happened to Jalen Smith, and it's kind of like a risk issue with Vander Esch right now. Is like you'll watch the game film, and you'll see Micah Parsons has reacted to something.
First and 10.
And you're sitting there waiting for Jalen Smith and Vander Esch to react at all. And that is why, I mean, Jalen Smith is worse than Vander Esch at this issue. A 3-4 or whatever it is Dallas is doing now, they make reads that are much more important, but also, I mean, why is Micah Parsons is fast as hell. I'm rare to see that kind of speed out of a man like that, but he's also decisive, and he makes decisions quick. He isn't waiting to make decisions, and he doesn't have hesitation, and for some reason, he always seems to make the right one. He's not just guilty of overrunning plays. I mean, he's lighting twos up. Micah Parsons, love him. So it's also, I mean, well, Vander Esch was a 17th pick overall, I think.
Third and 2.
I think Vander Esch has a lot of talent. He's still got a big body. He was fast, but then I saw Micah Parsons, and now I have to reevaluate that. But it's still like, it's a problem with slow reads. The guy doesn't read the defense fast enough. And it might get better.
Timeout called by the defense.
Maybe.
Thomas on the
Sometimes I see Vander Esch doing like organizational things on the field, and I think that might be important for the Cowboys to some degree. He's like usually the guy I see pointing at people and telling them to move over to the left, or he like taps the defensive end's butt and the defensive end shifts half a yard. So that sort of stuff might be something that Vander Esch also contributes.
Thomas, the ball carrier, gain of 6 on the play.
I am not going to run a pass, and I don't like running plays from the shotgun. In fact, I don't like any of the run calls from the shotgun. And I actually generally don't like the shotgun because sometimes my center will high snap the ball and I have to jump to get it, which is pretty ridiculous. They don't believe I'm going to do anything other than run the ball, which is pretty true. Are they not calling timeouts? What's the deal? Do they have timeouts? They have one timeout? I could actually end the game, I think. I might not have to run another play.
Timeout called by the defense.
All right, so it's third down.
On the carry.
All right.
Gain of 4 on the play.
If I took a knee, I could take 40 seconds off that, and then it would be 11 seconds, and I could kick a field goal that would take about 3 seconds off the clock, leaving 8, which would obviously put the game out of reach. But if I just get the first down here, whatever, game over.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 7-yard line.
And it looks like I will get the first down because they're in a bad personnel grouping.
Get it up. Go. 19.
Okay, but they're being very aggressive. But my center, let's see how much muscle he really has. I think I got it.
First down, Falcons.
All right, that's the game. I will take a knee in just a moment.
Oh,
what?
The spot on the
I hate it
ball
when they
has been
review stuff.
challenged.
I wish I could turn off reviews. Just call it. You know, it's a video game. You know the truth. Call the truth. I think that's a first down because I think his knee isn't down until, I don't know. How am I supposed to tell?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. The ball will be placed at the dead ball spot.
Anyway, I'm going to take a knee. And this will be the last play of the game.
Blue down, blue down.
Let's all go to the movies.
One of us gonna make a play. Play football.
I am not going to play football.
Keep moving.
All right, that gives my fans something to cheer about. wonder who the player of the game was. I think I might have clipped when they show like an image. Sometimes they'll show a player of the game, especially if you put up like 200 yards on one wide receiver or something like that, which I basically did actually. Wonder how many yards my guy had.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the Falcons 28, the Panthers.
Two interceptions and still a 99 overall rating, 4 touchdowns. I didn't run a single touchdown. That's a good yard per, man. Oh, rookie tight end. That's who Clinton was. I didn't get the ball to Jones at all. That's funny. I like it when I come back here and I see I threw the ball to like 7 or 8 people. I've had games where I threw the ball to like 5 wide receivers, 3 or 2 running backs, and 2 tight ends. And oh yeah, actually 3 if you count the fullbacks. And I love it when it's a big list of dudes with catches. All right, no sacks and a lot of pancakes. That's what you want to see. Didn't get any sacks. An incredible amount of tackles for loss, actually. That's like something I've never seen before from a variety of players. This guy, my defensive tackle, he's still only an overall of 80. You see, and he's my starting defensive tackle. And he's 28, so you know he's not really going to get much better. He'd be a good second defensive tackle, but I think he's my first. 2 quality interceptions, both from my outside linebackers. That's funny. All right, quality. Oh yeah, I wanted to see how many did that guy get catching the ball again? 206 yards. Yep. That'll put you on ESPN highlights. So let me see 1 second. Let me make sure everything's running. I don't know how this works. Yeah, I know. I'm just going to be right back. Nobody's watching anyway. Not that I expect someone to, but I can't even tell if it's really streaming. Is anybody out there? Anyway, I'm just going to write be right back. Y'all. And that's a euphemism for smoking pot. I'll be right back. All right, let's get back to this. All right, so that was a great win. Oh my gosh. No, wait. But this year I will play the Cowboys. That's exciting. Let's simulate this week. Move on to the next. Go ahead and save. This is also day versus night. This is... well, it's called Ugly Girl. I read Zafra says he wrote the lyrics. He says people are like, why do you sing that song? Those lyrics are so mean, but they're not mean. But I think they are misunderstood lyrics. John Gruden. How bizarre. In this world, John Gruden coached the Giants. I don't think his shtick would go over all that well in New York City. Maybe it would, before all those emails came out. But the farce that is NFL investigations. I will admit, like lately, I've been watching a lot more basketball. A lot of that's the Luka Doncic factor. It's been really exciting to watch him, and I was really impressed with how the NBA handled the first COVID moments. I was really actually watching. I guess I had already been watching the NBA. Yeah, I guess Doncic got me back excited with the Mavericks.
Kickoff return 21 yards.
And especially helped that the Cowboys had a pretty miserable season with a pretty miserable injury
will start the drive at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
to Dak Prescott. The same year, Luka emerged as a star.
Watch the ball. You can't stop me. Bring it on. Bring it on.
That's good defense.
Jacobs.
I'm just like blowing up blockers right now.
On the play. Second and 14. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Everything you got. Hey, score. Play hard and fast, baby. Let us get
Mike.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
I'm glad the blitz got there because my dude got
Makes the
pancaked.
sack. 3-yard loss on the play.
Let's see here. For these guys, I'm thinking sort of a nebulous thing. I don't want to blitz my free safety because they're the fast guys. I need them. All right, this is a cover 4. So when they call it cover 4, they mean those 4 blue circles, dividing the field into quarters. That was actually one of the signature elements of the 90s Dallas Cowboy dynasty, the quarters defense.
Watch the vertical. Watch the vertical.
Oh, didn't help that time, did it? That guy's got speed, man. Shoot. I feel like I started off the last game this way. My fans are fickle. They should cheer me all the time. Okay. I mean, some of that was my fault. I took advantage. I took control of the cornerback and tried to jump and intercept the ball. Basically gave up. Basically allowing the wide receiver to run after the catch and then escape.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Regular. Here we come. Here we go.
I don't think play action pass. Sometimes play action pass works on the first play of the game, just because no one knows what you're going to do. But I don't think it's going to work this time.
64. Check it.
Thomas with the carry.
Let me check my audibles. Yeah, all my wonderful passes. I haven't been totally happy with my defensive audibles. I never used this one. Yeah, how about a cover 2? I've been wanting. I have a 2-man under would be a much better choice, I believe. I have tremendous speed at free safety and strong safety. So these sort of, I don't know if cover 4 is really what I want anymore. You go to an under. What? I use the weak blitz too much not to have it on there. All right. Stretch.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line.
So I see the lock. The lock is a curse.
Go. Get me going. 64. Watch your eyes. Yeah, it's on. Let's go. Be 36. It's showtime, baby.
What are they doing with that linebacker?
No more purple. 36. Going. All on us, y'all. 49. Watch the snap down. Hey.
Blitz. Oh man. Again, I thought I had enough time to throw the ball, and I saw the blitzer, and I didn't. That's what I got to learn, is that I probably don't have time. If I can see the blitzer, they're too close. My guy just didn't get rid of the ball as fast as I thought he could, and then that ended up being an easy pick.
33-yard line.
Watch the play. Go, two back. Watch each other back.
Williams on the run. Gain of 8 on the play.
Double QB spy. This is, in a way, sort of a...
5-yard line.
It's not about the spine. I'm not worried about the guy running, although maybe he would run. These guys, they keep an eye on the backfield and make decisions based on what happens there.
Incomplete pass. Williamson, the intended receiver, on the play. 3rd and 2. Ball on the 25-yard line.
I still have Brandon Jacobs, so it's a good chance it's a run up the middle. He's a big, slow running back from the past.
The pass falls incomplete. Shockey, the intended receiver, on the play.
Shockey. Jeremy Shockey actually lasted on the Giants until 2014. He kind of wore out his welcome there, but then won a Super Bowl in New Orleans. Although he wasn't as good in New Orleans as he was while with the Giants.
Is good.
I'm not sure what he was good at. I mean, because at that time he was totally overshadowed by Jason Garrett. He was getting media attention. Maybe that's because in New York he was kind of a loudmouth. Maybe that was part of it. I don't know, tight ends that are loudmouths. It's not kind of... Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Look at my hole. I'm down 17 points in 2 minutes, 50 seconds left in the... There's not even halfway through this quarter. Oh well. I think I'm still going to turn this around. Little plays like that start to add up. I'm going to kill that kicker though. Come on. Yeah, pancake him. No fumble that time, huh? What?
Holding on the receiving team. Number 59.
That was their good cornerback. 23, Webster. Funny feeling in his wrist, I think.
1st and 10.
Let's see how they line up.
Ball on the 17-yard
I'm feeling testy. I have to calm myself and make... Okay, now they have an extra safety there.
Let's run, man. Keep the throttle down. Yeah, you see me. Check it. Purple, 36. Go make a play.
Hike the ball. Oh my god.
Dead ball. Delay of
Is
game.
it first down? It's always first down for me.
Number 15. Still first down.
How'd you know, Nick? Because you do it every time.
1st and 15. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, watch the ball. Here we come. Gotta have it, D.
It's a sign.
19. Watch the snap
I
down.
should do that. That was a bit of my... He wasn't that open ultimately, but I was able to take control of him and jump at the right time and kind of box out the safety. So that definitely took a user interaction to make a complete pass. So it looks like they have a middle linebacker with a hammer lined up on Thomas. So Thomas is substantially faster than that. They might do some sort of zone over there too. They did. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought 52 was going to intercept that. That passing route is a good zone busting passing route. That there was a post that I ran,
First and
I
10.
just threw it high enough for
Ball
that
on the
linebacker
31
not to
yard line.
touch it.
Keep moving.
Usually that's
Do
an
something.
even easier pass, but I threw it a little earlier than I normally would. All right, they're doing something weird over here on my right-hand side now.
Here we go, baby.
I don't have enough defenders for the offensive players I have. So it could be a zone or it could be a blitz. It's gotta. They just didn't cover him. That's what it is.
The catch is made for a first down. First
Two
and 10.
stretch.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
I'm right. Knock him out.
They have like a bunch of linebackers. What is up with that?
Let's go. Be physical.
How did they know to change it up after I did that audible?
Hold the look. Orange. 19.
Because my formation didn't move at all.
Hey,
Just saying. Oh, my center got beat.
Thomas on the run. Loss of 2.
You gotta win your one-on blocks to have a chance,
Second and
especially
12.
from your center.
Ball on
Now,
the
of
20-yard
course, you know I must admit, I took a downgrade at overall skill for the center position in order to play a guy with monster strength and like monster truck strength practically.
Here we go. Come on.
The usual combination over here
Let's go.
is not that open. That guy's fast. Cover the ball. I don't know why, but the quarterbacks never seem to cover the ball.
3-yard gain on the play.
Even though I'm pushing the button to protect the football. I think I need wide receiver skills. Okay, they have 4 defenders over there on the right hand side, 3 now. I'm gonna run it, try to get what I can. Oh, I didn't even think that that was my wide receiver running it. Holy cow. Lucky I didn't fumble it. Definitely wish I had someone with like a high carry there. I'm not going to pass up a field goal. Right? That's what I tell myself.
Orange. 64.
Well, I'm going to have to go through it. Oh my god. My guy didn't even get rid of the ball at all. I got to see the replay. Because I backed up too far and 73 couldn't keep up. That's my fault. So I backed up too much and 73 wasn't able to protect me. It's like I needed to pay better attention right there. Yeah, I agree, fans. I agree.
They'll start the drive at the 16-yard
Let's go make a play.
line. First and 10.
Blue down, blue down. Over. Strong right. Hey. Watch the flame. It's on.
Oh my gosh. What is going on? Oh my god, I'm getting my ass kicked.
Jacobs with the carry. The teams are ready for the second quarter.
Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stay at 3-4 because I think we're going to run it.
First and 10.
Because Brandon Jacobs is just humiliating me.
Here we go.
I'll go ahead and bring my safety up because this guy's fast. He can play cornerback.
Jacobs on the
Oh
carry.
my gosh.
Loss of 2 on the play.
What blitz did I call? So I
Second
can not
and
call
12.
that again. Brandon Jacobs
Ball on the
busted it
14-yard
outside. After I was like, this guy can't bust it outside. He's too slow. He gets like 70 yards. Oh man. Alright, let's see if I can stab off total humiliation. It's only the second quarter. Well, this has been a really terrible start to this game.
New York is lined up for the
If you're not
kickoff.
familiar with football, this would be traditionally really bad. But all is not lost yet.
Fair catch made on the kickoff.
Our coach just made a big mistake, and then wait, every time they get the ball, they score a touchdown. Maybe I'm in trouble. I gotta take a look at their roster. I gotta look for some obvious weaknesses. They went pretty far in the playoffs last year. The Giants did. This guy is not fast. Wasn't he injured? Not injured anymore. The fourth cornerback, if I see him, Charles Tillman, pretty slow. These guys aren't super fast, but that's adequate speed. Pretty much do everything you need. Pretty good speed at free safety. Adequate speed at strong safety. This is a good secondary for the most part. Let's go look at corners again. Yeah, this is a good secondary. These guys are a little old. This guy's older too. They're actually all older. This guy should be way up the roster. Oh my gosh. They're burying him at 5th. He won't get a chance to develop. And he could easily, in this season alone, turn into a 90 overall player, but he's going to be stuck on the bottom of the roster doing nothing. All these other guys are going to be taking valuable experience snaps from him. And meanwhile, he's as good as any one of them already. So that's kind of some of the way that Madden franchise teams hurt themselves. Like they don't develop first-round picks.
The Falcons
They
will
need to.
start the
I mean, you
drive
need to play
at
your
the
first-round
20-yard
picks,
line.
or they actually
First
become
and 10.
toxic assets called underachievers. Yeah, their defensive line, they're pretty good right there. And I haven't had any success. Like, well, I've had success moving the ball that last drive, but then resolved that good pass rush.
Everything you got. Black 36. Here I go. Set. Danny.
Caught for a first down. First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Yeah, it's on. Get me going. Watch your eyes. Set. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
49.
One. Let's go.
Let's go out the other way. That dude has a star. That usually means pretty good. And no one's bought on that. Oh! I am trash.
Webster
Oh my
makes
god.
the interception.
I'm not even drinking.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
We like a pack of wolves. Let's do our thing. Set. Hey, watch the ball. Let's go now. Here we go.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. 3-yard gain on the play. Second and 7. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Solo. Rambo. Good shoot. Here we go. It's showtime, baby.
Incomplete pass. D's, the intended receiver, on the play.
So I have to be quiet. I gotta focus. I'm obviously getting my butt kicked. I gotta find a way
Ball on
to
the
rally.
50-yard line.
My fans deserve a much better performance in their home field. That's for damn sure.
Base. Check it. Check it out, baby.
Freaking New York Giants coming here. My ass.
The pass falls incomplete. Vance, the
I've never
intended
actually blocked a
receiver, on
punt.
the play.
Please don't rough the punter, guys. They're very likely to kick it to the sideline anyway, out of play. That was a worse kick than usual, though. All right, I got the ball back after that
Here we come. Let's
shameful
run,
display.
All right, let's go. Set. Will. 49.
I need to keep running the ball because no one will believe me when I threaten the run. Man, that 90, he's been all over me.
3-yard gain
Like,
on
he's
the
been
play.
having a really,
Second and
he's
7.
been disruptive. He
Ball
throws
on
off the blocks really well.
31-yard line.
I might consider
Watch the man.
changing out my center
Here we go, baby.
because the strength isn't working right now.
You gotta have it, 49.
I might need a center with more skill against this guy. You see, like, not really that much of a big push. Now, who is their defensive tackle anyway? Let's take a look. This guy's been messing me up. 92, 90. Kevin Williams, I remember him. He's not that strong. Got a good overall though, but What exactly is happening here? Like, why their linebackers are something's getting to me really well. Mathis Kaniakuka. Oh yeah, this guy. Gotta get him matched up on a speed player if I can. Maybe my running back downfield. Now we're talking. Antonio Pierce. He was a really good player. He's lost a lot of speed over the years because
3rd and 5.
Because he's like 35. There's not many linebackers that are 35. That's for sure.
Let's go now.
So they brought up a safety rather than get him matched up. Okay.
Watch out. Oh, hey, here we go. Let's go, D.
Let's see what happens when Thomas moves over.
I got it. Deuce it. 49.
That pass rusher.
Complete pass. Thomas, the intended receiver on the play.
Alright, I got a punt. I know it's not what I want to do. I think it's my own play. It's my own. What am I doing shifting around the pocket? That's what allowed that pass rush to happen. Alright, force a fumble. Oh my god, guys. Oh my gosh. Madden is schooling me.
Return for a gain of 13 yards. 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Play hard and fast, baby. One back.
And Jacobs has been tough.
On the carry.
Real tough opponent. Oh my god, nobody covered him? What the fuck? I mean, I'm at a point where I'm saying, like, yeah, somebody do your most basic job, guys. The one where you trip this freaking tight end rather than let him get away from you like that. Come on. Interesting. Oh my god, Maddox is just dying out here. He is. I'm dying too. Jam cover 1. Oh my god. Okay, that's a positive. Cover 1. I need 58. Okay. Alright. I've had a harder time getting to the field goal kicker against this team than I did against the Panthers. Ah, that guard. That guard was able to pick me up. I'll try another strategy, or maybe the other side next. It seems like that guard's going to be a problem. Don't know I'm going to be able to get around that guy. Ah, let's return it. Right here. Oh yeah, I fumbled the kick return already this game. I mean, how pathetic. No one really believes I'm going to do a play action pass, right? This is one reason I'm having trouble, is that their secondary is really good.
Set. Purple, 19. Purple, 36. Gold, 36. Purple, 64.
Just give me the penalty and give me 30 extra seconds, please. Like, I hate the way it comes in and says I have 24 seconds. It's 10 seconds less than every other time. Like, I have a whole commercial break to do this stuff. Like, why do they deny me that?
Set. Black, 19. Black, 36. Hut.
Why is that guy so slow? Oh, that's my tight end. Of course they're going to decline. I thought that was my wide receiver. I'm making so many mistakes. Clinton. That guy's slow as hell, dude. Pay attention, Nick. You're making this horrible for your defense. Whatever, you think I got something in me? I got no big plays. Ridiculous. Just don't score, you dumb butt. And they're not even going to go for a field goal? I'm lucky that they're not going for a score. I am down by 4 touchdowns. That's a problem. It's not no problem. Like one time I got to their 1 yard line and I couldn't convert 4th down. It's a problem. And the last time I returned a kick, or the first time I fumbled it.
Off to start the second half.
What the fuck, team? What a collective bunch of fuck-ups you are.
Kickoff return 28 yards. They'll take over at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
What screen?
Did you see the little blitz thing they got? Okay. Stay away from 90. How about that? Oh my gosh. I'm not having nearly as easy time running against Panthers. I thought I was ready for a much better performance, but still a little game to game.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Nothing.
Okay, this is a step
They
forward.
don't get nothing. Let's go. Set, go. 19. Here we come. All right, let's go. Purple. From the start, 64. From the start. Blue down. Under 10. Yeah, let's go, baby. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Man, they are shutting me. They're shutting me the fuck down.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 9. Ball on the 29-yard
Okay,
line.
this route by Thomas is all about beating the safety. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to beat the safety.
Orange, 64. Contain them. Come back, team. Come back, team. 19. Good thing right here.
Hike the ball, dude. Quit pointing at people.
Thomas.
And they really don't give me much time.
First down on the play.
Definitely feeling the pressure.
10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Empty spread. Hey, watch that screen. Set. Let's turn it up, D. Go. Get me going. 49.
Let's just see what we get out of figures here. Attacking that running back. Nothing. So we go to Thomas. Let's move 86 over here. He's my best wide receiver, and I'm not using him yet. Because I don't want to throw at a star and give another interception out.
Set, black, 19.
Okay, let's see what number 5 does, or what happens to this defender. Okay.
Lucky. One of us gonna make a play. Stay both now. It's showtime, baby.
I wonder how that linebacker even kept up with him.
Jones on the reception. 5-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 36-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Get it up. Set.
Nobody did on that. Get rid of the ball! I'm like hitting the get rid of the fucking ball flag. Oh my god.
Holding
I'm getting
on
my
the
butt
offense. Number
stomped.
73, 3rd down.
This is great. Love it. So
3rd and
rewarding.
15. Ball on the 47-yard line.
On stream.
Nothing long.
Okay. Some things depend on what they're going to do coverage-wise right off the snap.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey.
What? Batted back at me? In my fucking face, huh?
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Press F in the chat for warning. Alright,
Hey, let's go. 36. Oh,
not in a great position when you're down by this much, you know? Well, figures might be open. But I think Jones has a chance with looking at the linebacker drops back, or if he rushes me. He drops back, so figures. He's got the speed. Come on, man. I got nothing. Wow, what an empty charade of football acumen.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's go, D. No, one. They soft, man. Hey. Slide. Let's go. Hey, watch that screen.
Jacobs on the carry. 1-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Stay at home. Let's go. Good shoot. Keep moving.
So I got to get much better against good secondaries.
No stop.
It's not just that. I mean, to fumble the ball on the opening kickoff and have that be returned for a touchdown, that is where it started being like, what the fuck kind of game is this?
3rd and 3. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Check it. Ricky. Let's go. Hey. Slide going.
Oh my god. That was man coverage I had.
Dees makes the catch.
How did that guy get so open? Play action pass did it. 43 totally good on the play action pass. So this is how when it rains it pours, man. It really does. This is one of the worst beatdowns I've been subjected to.
On the 1-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
It's a big drag.
Here we go.
But I want to maintain some integrity. Because if I just like restart, and, you know, maybe this season doesn't have a real story to it. And I don't really get to develop my team authentically if I just like quit the game. I don't think it was totally on me that this blowout started. They started off with some enormous advantages. Crazy. Decline it, you bitch.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker. On the defense. Number 23.
New is lined up for the kickoff. Jones back deep to return.
Here, kicker. Cornell, don't be a bitch. Knock that guy off.
The kickoff goes through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey, let's go 1D. Clear. Play football. It's on. Set. Hey, here we go. We like to 49. Let's go. Be physical. Hey, watch the screens. Exit. Not today. Hey.
Number 16 on the reception. The result of the play is a 1st down.
Come on. You can't stop me. Set. Go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, baby. 49. Hey.
Come on.
The pass falls
Son of a
incomplete.
bitch.
Number 16, the intended receiver on the play. 2nd and 10.
All right.
Ball on the 30.
Obviously, this is a terrible game. Gotta maintain my zen and find my inner peace with this thorough ass kicking.
I can do it, baby. Here we go. I'm going. Play hard and fast, baby. Dynamite. Let's go. Purple, 36. Lucky. Hey.
That was Carl Lewis over there? Chris Lewis? Oh, I had a strong scoop. That's why. Okay.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 27-yard line.
So watch out for them long bombs. Deuce. Check it out, baby.
I just hope they don't jump my out routes, which I throw all the time right now. No, they just rush me every time, and it works.
Jones, the intended receiver on the
You
play.
fucking bitches, man. This is like my 4th down conversion. I failed them all. Okay, that's another blitz on the left-hand side.
Get it up. Blue jam. Spread. Temple. 49. Go along. Go back.
The Giants will start the drive at the.
All right, is there some way to accelerate time? I don't really want to play out a 33-0 loss. Quit. Now I could play it again. I wish I could just take the loss and move on. I'm not even substantially better than me, man. I just got my butt kicked. Alright, simulate. Or should I try it again? I'll play it again. But it's just not fun to play out a 33-0 loss. I'm like, they're going to run out the clock, and I'm going to be... I don't know what. If they kicked my ass last game, let's see if they kick my ass again. Or is that just like... what's going on with my dudes? They don't have numbers. Those jerseys without numbers, it ain't right. Alright, I still want to hurt that kicker. Easiest pancake ever. Alright. Wow, I didn't fumble. That's a start.
Will start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch him. You can't stop me. Will.
Well, he's actually my center.
On the offense, number 71.
I think you could get that right, couldn't you?
1st and long.
He signed up at center.
15-yard line.
He said right tackle, but that was incorrect.
How we go, baby? Rock and roll.
Thomas with the carry. Gain of 13 on the play. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 20.
I don't know why the run's working right now. Didn't seem like it did earlier, but now I'm trying to run up the middle, and maybe that's where the mistake is. Okay. I think I can notice that, the difference between those two things. Oh, I tried to cut it behind the tight end.
Thomas, the ball carrier. 1-yard
Did
gain
not make
on
it.
the play. 3rd and 6.
Okay, here we go. They don't have enough defenders on the right hand side. Okay, so now I have Antonio Pierce lined up on Thomas. Something I mentioned earlier as a weakness of theirs in pass coverage, because the guy's slow. That's the main thing. Oh my God.
Number 96 makes the sack. 5-yard loss.
Who blew up that? I mean, 75. He's just like, look at you. Just watches him pass. Wasn't that pretty? Look at you. You're just so cute. Let me let you in the door. Holds the door open for him. What? I hope that's credited to that right guard, because that was a major failure on the right guard's part. Just pathetic.
Set.
Make him run longer than he ever expected to. Uh-oh. You have to miss, guys. I was like trying to go for the strip button, and that caused me to miss when I went to the tackle.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ain't no thing.
Okay.
We turning it up. Let's ride, man. Watch the play.
Oh my gosh. These guys can't tackle for shit or shed blocks for shit. Uh-oh. He's one of my more important players.
1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
One back. Set. Get him. Let's go. Here we go, baby. Watch your eyes.
Pass rush got there for a change. Change for me. I mean, I haven't been getting there.
Second and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
What screen? No, one. Keep the throttle down. Set. Don't stop that motor. Let's go, D, let's go. All right, here we go.
What the fuck, Maddox?
Dees
Dude,
makes the catch, but that
Maddox.
results in a first down.
It's a problem that this guy,
Ball on the 21-yard
Williamson. No, not Williamson. I don't know.
Let's go.
I'm worried about Maddox. He's losing his matchup like every time. One time he didn't lose his matchup because the guy stepped out of bounds like
Williams,
barely on
the ball
accident.
carrier, 3-yard gain on the play. Second and 7. Ball
Diaz.
on the 19-yard line.
I don't know how you pronounce that actually.
Let's go, boys. Set. Watch out. Hey. Yeah, let's go, baby. One more.
Holding on the offense. Number 81.
Where's Trio with man? Strumpless is good.
Second and 15. Ball on the 26-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Let's go. Set. Hey. Get started.
Oh my god. I fucked up my defense again. I pulled off my tackler on accident. I thought I was going to take control of the guy behind him, but it ended up being the guy in front of him.
Everything you got. Go low. Go low. Keep moving. Let's go.
Jacobs
That's my new
on the
free
run.
safety with
Gain of
Price
2
hurt.
on the play. Second and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Man, they really, even now, have no trouble getting down the field on me right now.
Play football. Good shoot.
I wonder why the Panthers played so much poorly, because I thought the Panthers were rated as being a much more talented team.
Holding on the offense. Number 68.
Okay. I feel like the holding penalty didn't help me the last time. Let's see.
Second and goal. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Watch in. Hey, here we go. Don't stop that motor. What's the hard count? Tampa. Hey, what's the count?
I did not bite on the fullback run. My team did bite on it, and I'm embarrassed for them. Nobody's going to hand off to the fullback on 2nd and 15. But these guys, they need some Bobby Knight in their life. Seriously. But yeah, no one should ever believe that the fullback is getting handed the ball on 2nd and 15 from the goal. You quit drinking the lead paint, members of my defense. Oh, there it is. Fumble on the kick return, man. Maybe the Giants are just destined to kick my ass. I don't think I did anything particularly unusual that would induce a fumble. But here I am back in my end zone.
Incomplete pass.
Whatever. If I was a Giant, that would be an interception.
Second and 10. Ball on the
Fuck
22-yard
your
line.
bullshit.
It's showtime, baby. Not today. Let's go. Red 74. So we gonna take it. We gotta have it, D. Play it.
Thank you, Maddox.
Incomplete pass. Dees, the intended receiver, on the play. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
I don't know about this.
Let's go now.
I don't really.
Ain't no thing.
Come on, get my cornerback.
Yeah, go.
Touchdown.
That guy was right there. Alright, let's see how many fumbles on kick returns I can give up. I hear your boos. And I'm crying too. I wonder what it is about the Giants that just make it so destined for me to get my ass kicked. I mean, the fumble on the kick return is really the deal that seals it.
New York is lined
Don't
up
even
for
put
the
him up
kickoff.
there. Put up my guy. Put up my
Jones
guy.
back deep to
Say,
return.
picture of shame. This man fumbles the ball on kick returns despite a pretty healthy carry. Alright. Whatever.
Get it up. Good shoot.
You guys suck.
From the start. Let's go. Step.
Nobody bid on that. I ran right into a blister I didn't even see.
Loss of 8
Oh
on
my
the play.
god. They're into me, man. I gotta figure out what their playbook is and pay attention more to it because they obviously have stuff that I'm not good at.
Second and long. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. Watch your eyes. We turning it up. Left. Cover that.
I'm trying to hit the throw the ball away button,
Even Europe
and I'm just not
sack.
doing it right.
Loss of 12 on the play.
Just fuck you guys. I'm gonna punt it.
The teams are
3rd
ready
and
for
31.
the second quarter.
After the bad pass protection that I've had, if I'm gonna have a chance in this game, I have to change some stuff. I don't know. I don't know how to stop their offense yet. That's a major issue. They don't have a pass. They don't have a punt catcher back there. I'm hoping to take advantage of that. Oh, come on! You can't.
Holding
Can't
on the
you?
receiving team.
I mean, how does a
Number
punt like
58.
that do a dead ball bounce? I mean, it was strongly directed down the field. That annoys me. I fully expected to
First and
keep
10.
rolling.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Hey, watch the screens. Keep moving. Set.
Jacobs with the carry. 7-yard gain on the play.
This fucker, man,
Second and
having a
3.
real hard time stopping the
Ball
run.
on the 38-yard line.
Look at that. They got these 3 trucks on the right-hand side.
Coming to wreck.
That probably is why their offense is
Watch your man.
really successful, just moving the ball down the field. Good play after good play. Did no one go with the running back?
Jacobs with the reception. First down. 1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Let's do
Man,
our
this
thing.
Giants
Let's do
team
our thing.
give me everything I can
Watch the ball.
and kicking my ass.
Let's run, man. Go make a play.
Someone make an interception. Can someone please get off a block?
Vance with the reception. First down on the play.
I don't know. I feel like this is one of those games where Madden's already decided that the Giants are going to come
First and
in
goal.
a little bit
Ball on the
roided up,
2-yard line.
All on
give me
us,
more
y'all.
challenge than I mean, this team's way better than the
Hey, like the boot,
Panthers.
like the
who
drop.
I
Do something.
didn't always have success against, but
Jacobs,
and these guys are
ball
kicking my
carrier.
butt all over the
1-yard
field.
gain on the play.
I'm not able to really stop it.
Second and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line.
Danny. Ain't no thing. Here we go. Set. Wide. Lucky. All right, now. Let's go, now.
Jacobs on the carry. 1-yard loss on the play. 3rd and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line.
Dig in, dig in. All right, here we go.
And this team is,
Lock it up, D. Let's lock it up.
one season removed from being 1-15. So, and the Atlanta Falcons had a lack of talent they're trying to recover from.
Willis, the ball carrier.
All right, as I recall, they had a really good kick blocking defense over here on the right-hand side. So sometimes I have some luck in the punt block from the left-hand side. I don't even have to do it. Usually the computer does it.
The kick is good.
It looked like the left-hand side was well blocked that time.
New York is lined up for the kickoff. Jones back to return.
And these guys are like catching everything that I'm not.
Kickoff return 21 yards. They'll take over at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
We like to pack the wolves. Here we go. There you go. Purple. 49. Let's turn it up, D. Everything you got. Play at home.
Another holding.
Holding on the offense. Number 71.
At 70, my center, this guy that's starting at center for me, he's had a lot of trouble with that number 90. Even number 90 is not a particularly good player, it turned out. So I was kind of disappointed to learn that. So maybe a real actual center at center, maybe he'll be able to do something a little better. I don't know what. Did you,
You can't stop me. Here we come.
I don't know.
Come on.
Every good run I've had has had a holding call on it.
Not today.
Just kind of shows you what I'm up against, I guess.
Orange, 64. Gold, 49.
Quit doing the vagina symbol. I got nothing on that one. Ridiculous. I get no push, which is holding my offense back quite a bit. Just not getting even 3 yards of carry is a significant blow to my offense.
All on us, y'all. Black, 64. Hey, watch that screen. Second and long. Ball on the 11-yard line. Here we go. Dynamite. Tampa set. They ain't got nothing. Let's go, let's go. We got motion. Yeah, 49. Watch the snap down. Watch your man. Go. Watch 19.
Hike the ball while they're in motion.
Player. Thomas with the reception. Gain of 20 on the play. 3rd and inches. Ball on the 31-yard line. Watch the wheel. Gotta be fast off the ball. Here we go, baby. Black, 36.
That's a huge speed mismatch for figures. Hopefully you can take advantage of it. Jesus Christ. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, my tackle did nothing.
Number 92 makes the sack.
My offensive tackle over there was just like completely... I mean, that's a guy... My offensive tackle isn't that bad. My left tackle. It says 93. Where's the speed? Is it, I mean, like, these guys aren't... That's fast. That's actually a fast offensive tackle, even though he's 34. If you go back and watch this replay, did my quarterback move out of position? Just 73 just wasn't even there. I even said shift to the left, you fuckwits.
Watch each other back. Orange, purple, 49.
Maybe...
Rainbow right, cut. Gold, 19. Orange, 19. Keep it up. Hey.
Finally, a touchdown. I just scored a touchdown in my head. That is what that feels like.
Let's go. Slide. Get it up. Set. Orange, 64. We coming to orange, 64. 49. Lucky. Hey. I'm open.
Come on, figures. Use that speed. You couldn't even outrun 97. What the fuck is that?
16, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10.
How does a guy 97 keep up with one of the fastest players on my team 30 miles down the field? Somebody tell me this kind of bullshit is. Did not see that linebacker.
Incomplete pass.
I got
Number
lucky.
16, the
That was
intended
not
receiver
intercepted.
on the play. 3rd and 10.
As you can tell, I'm having a
On the
bad game.
37-yard line.
There's something about the Giants that just is kicking my ass all over the field.
Let's go. Set right here. Come on. 36. Let's do our thing. Here we go, baby. Gold. Let's go. 64. All right, now. Black, 36. Hey, watch that screen. What you got for me? Orange. Hey, watch 64. The screen. It's too much for him. Gold. 49. We're talking about 36.
Okay, based on where the linebacker is, let's see what he does. Oh my god, that was not hard at all for that guy to come back and cut that off.
Tillman on the interception.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm sick of playing the Giants. I don't know why. They got the magic cheat codes. I'm not bumbling on kick returns, all that crap. Let's just simulate it. Okay, I lost. There we go. All right, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna load up the next game so that we can have some good art. There's some much better art that it takes to load. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Gotta figure out. I don't have anything to figure out. I'm gonna be right back. Oh man, that sucked. It's just, I couldn't even explain why they were so dominating. I mean, like a perfect example of how dominating that Giants team was that number 97 running down the football field behind my wide receiver, was keeping up with him step for step. I mean, we're talking about a defensive lineman running down with my fastest wide receiver. So, like, whatever steroids the video game gave him, it just wasn't very fun. So, over with that. Alright, simulate the league, sure. So, let's see my division. Oh, that's the worst points against I've done ever. I thought my defense was better, but I've already given up 28, and now whatever, 7 points, 25. Seahawks, alright. I'm sure that's going to be easy. I'm joking. So that's the Seahawks of like Mike Holmgren. Although a few years after that, this is not the Pete Carroll Seahawks. Anyway, I'll be back in just a minute. Well, what a drag that was. Now I gotta reclaim some modicum of honor and dignity. Jeez. My one NFL icon on offense retired. How was that injury? Oh, so that's the guy that's my designated center. He's not even here. This guy's already starting, right? Let's go. Oh. Oh. So this L. Mathis is free, huh? He's got a lot of strength. He's got negative awareness, basically. Let's go with Maddox. At least until I feel like I need push. We're gonna let Maddox start. Problem is that Maddox isn't strong enough to generate as much push as like that super strong dude can. I wonder if everybody's mad at me. It is bad. 500 weeks is the worst. 500 is the worst kind of football. That wasn't an upset. Why the fuck did they call that an upset? They came in with a higher overall than me. Should I cut this guy? Whatever. I feel like Madden Ninja put me in an impossible situation where like my left tackle was just like standing back, letting me get sacked. My right guard was just like, I'm chill, fool. And my kick returner is fumbling. Who is this free safety? I think I want to cut you because I want to cut someone. I want to stick people with knives. All right, let's see if you're worth even $1 bill on the trade market. Give me a 5th round pick with that guy. Alright, not a 4th. Alright, who's their worst player? Their worst player is a 72. It's actually kind of good. It'd be hard to figure out if the team, has too many players in the first place. Ah, fuck it. I don't know why they would be like, I can't believe we lost to the Giants, because, I mean, it's supposed to be real here. The Giants in 2014 didn't make it to the division. But I thought they won their division. Cowboys did, okay. It was in 2013 that is the Giants that did well. Huh. Well, maybe I don't remember what I'm talking about. This song is called Sugar from Day vs. Night. Find it on Bandcamp. Me on drums again. It's very cool halftime. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see the snare drum is on 3. That makes the 3 feel like a backbeat. Is it what we call a halftime beat? As opposed to the snare on 2 and 4. 1. That would be the backbeat. Which obviously less chill. Anyway, let's go play. I think the Buccaneers are pretty good. Yeah. Obviously, if my team is as bad as they were against the Giants, I got a lot of work cut out for me. What just happened? Stop. Stop. Main menu. No. I already saved. I'm gonna reload that. Felt a little lost there. Where the fuck is this dude at? Seems like this would be fun. Alright, Falcons Seahawks. Alright, let's just go to the game. Actually, I'm just enjoying that music so much I didn't want to quit. Let's go ahead and save. 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 Done. And we're going to load up the Seattle Seahawks Stadium. There's me. Could not get the camera to work. Built in. Where is it? Kind of tripped out seeing myself like this. The reverse of the mirror. actually don't know. I've read that you're not supposed to do this, but I've done it. And I haven't had too many problems, but occasionally I do get this, like, lucky crash. I have no idea who the next team is after the Seahawks. Otherwise, I would have loaded them up too.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
This song's called Ignition. It's a tribute to the Saturn moon rocket and the exploration of the moon, really. It's a very bold human experience, to say the least. Jeez. And what a badass, epic steed to ride into outer space, man. You freaking imagine that's a horse the size of a skyscraper. But it's not a horse, of course. It's a rocket. Of course, of course. It's badass. You should have seen this band's laser show, man. And fog machine and all that stuff, strobes. We had like gear that we bought like secondhand from Bon Jovi. Like after they did a tour, we bought like 1/3 of their light show. We were on a big band. That thing could just blow out like the stage, I mean, we played some outdoor psychedelic fest that it did not get blown out with light, lasers, and smokes. But man, it could be an intense experience seeing Nano Smash. It's a really fun guitar solo, and then a keyboard solo too. It's a weird throwback to me. It looks like Georgia. They were wise to move away from the Georgia look. I will never grow tired of that. That's a cool baby blue thing. Alright. I love that lick by Taj. At the bass lick right at the end too. That's Taj Estrada on bass. He does some radio stuff here in Austin. He's been in a lot of bands around town too. He's a good bass player. You're real lucky you can get a guy like that in your band. And I've always loved this music. I forgot to change out the logos, I think, though. I don't know what that flicker is. They would never play a football game during a lightning storm. It would never happen. Ever, 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 ever. The helmets that players wear are thought to attract lightning bolts. People get killed by lightning sometimes, like it's happened in Texas, but there wasn't a cloud around, or maybe one cloud somewhere in the distance. And a kid got hit by lightning. Just like out of nowhere. I mean, literally, there weren't even clouds. Or there was like, it was not a storm, is my point. So they're very aware of lightning activity in football games.
Jones back to return. Kickoff return 23 yards. They'll take over at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, it's raining pretty hard in this game. It's like an ASMR video of a rainstorm. I think I like what they're doing on defense
Thomas,
already.
ball carrier. Gain of 6 on the play.
My backup center was number 60. That didn't seem right to me. Oh, my quarterback's now an overall of 92. Oh, he's just the littlest guy. Not to diss someone at their size, because that's actually tall, taller than American average, and that's huge, 250 pounds. But look at this guy, 6'6", 319 pounds. This guy just don't look right. He looks short and pudgy, and I mean, he doesn't look short. What I meant is he looked like Santa Claus. Watch 60 move around. Okay, he gets a good push. Let's go back here. Can't say this man didn't push 93, 95 backwards. Okay, here. 1, 2, 3 yards backwards. 4. So he pushed him exactly as far back as that running back ran on that play. So almost 6 yards then. So if you can do that, I won't pull you. That's pretty much what I want my center to be able to do. Yeah, he did it again. I wasn't able to take advantage of it, but he totally moved that dude.
1 yard loss on the play. 3rd and 5. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Come on. Watch out.
So now they ran 4 defensive linemen, but less 1 linebacker. Did they? What kind of stuff are they doing? I should have done the. There's a tool that'll break down their play calls by percent. I should have taken a look at that. So, my scheme right there is that if it's man coverage, the short guy tends to come up open. The guy that's closer to me is running an out route, and against man coverage, that tends to get open really easily, especially against linebackers that are slower than him. But if it's a zone coverage, the zone tends to cut off that route and becomes pick sixes every time. But if it's a zone, then this route, number 6's route, usually becomes open. I think it's fundamentally the post becomes open because the post takes your player really close to the sideline by the time it's completed, and zones are most optimal when defenders have plenty of area around them to cover. So when a defender defends a zone, they have to be in the middle of that area. The sideline is by definition never going to be the middle of an area because it completely truncates the area that you can cover. So I think the post route, there's a reason it gets open against zones. Not only does it just split their spacing really well, the way it uses the sideline compounds it. Hike the ball. Damn you. I'm like sitting here mashing the button to hike, and he's still got to animate his hands.
15, still first down.
First and 15. Ball on the 44-yard line.
All right, well, they got a lot of slow guys out there right now, but they're linebackers, so they're probably pretty good against the run.
Here we go. Let's go now.
Okay, they ran a zone thing again, so it's still the post. And then this time they had linebackers doing it, so they're even slower. So that guy's even more open now. So they run a lot of zone.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
That's worth noting. They aren't matching me personnel for personnel, which is kind of bizarre. A mistake on their part. Let's see what I can do against this. Draw. I almost never called draws. That was literally the first time I called a draw, like once. I think I did it on accident. I wasn't paying attention.
2nd and 5.
But it works.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Here we come. I'm right. Let's go.
Nobody's on my wide receiver fingers.
36. Yeah, you see me. Hey, watch that screen. Come on. Get it started.
Okay, tell my offensive line to block slightly to the right.
Come on. Come on. Purple. 19.
Actually, figures keep it close.
Let's run, man.
I didn't want that safety to get a chance to cut off the pass.
Number 16 makes the catch. The play results in a first down. 1st and 10. Ball the 14-yard line.
And I can really see the rain. I don't know if it translates over stream, but it's like, it looks good and it sounds good. I wish the raindrops were bigger, closer to the screen. It's more like a texture that moves that I see.
On the carry, gain of 2 on the play.
You know, there's several formations inside this playbook I don't care for. It's just the ones that it does have. I mean, most of my stuff comes from audibles anyway. But one of the things I like about this is that I can move either of these guys around to kind of mix and match a symmetrical run scheme. So I can do like that, but they haven't really made it. This formation doesn't have any formation shifts, which is kind of a problem, in my opinion.
Thomas on the carry.
It also has some backwards assignments where the fullback ends up being your tailback if you audible to another formation out of that one. They call it full house. I don't like full house in general, but as I call it now and then for a changeup. Hell yeah, guys. That was perfect. I followed my fullback. I almost lost faith, but then it worked. I literally thought this wasn't going to work. I mean, that was a narrow gap, but we managed to shoot it perfectly. Brink Castle, the Punisher. What?
Holding on the offense.
My guys,
84.
they just can't not do stuff these days. They even played the music, man. It said running wild and free, running wild, wild and free. It's kind of like I would say that song's like something an AC/DC fan might have came up with.
Atlanta is lined up for the kickoff.
Having listened to the Madden
Back deep to return.
2008 soundtrack many times. That was a lousy kick.
Kickoff returned 18 yards. Burrow on the return.
Let me look at their talent real quick. They are the Seahawks. They have Seneca Wallace. He's actually a pretty good player. He started for them, I thought, for a long time. But it's true, you got to play your young players. This guy's a ginormous quarterback. That's yeah, I would probably make him the tallest quarterback playing right now. I wonder what his that's like slightly less than TO strength. Really high break tackles though. Got to watch out for that. That guy's as slow as an offensive lineman. Pretty good run block for a fullback. That's like comparable to some offensive linemen in run blocking. Break tackle. What was his catching? 70. That's adequate for the position. They got plenty of speed at wide receiver. The top four guys have like 95, 95, 92, 92. Yeah, so they have really good. Oh, wait. Okay, when it's like this is because like some injury thing happened and there's a weird shuffling thing going on. But that means Adrian Lindsey is the number 2 cornerback. So they have 2 guys with 90 speed, which that means, I mean, they're a threat. That guy has really good agility. Means he can do cuts. So I don't know why there's like, both of them are listed 4 times or whatever. But you see the speed kind of drops off, so. Their number 1 cornerback, Trufant. He's pretty slow now. And their 3rd.
The Seahawks will start the drive at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Royce in. Look at both. Here we go, baby. Let's go. Play hard and fast, baby.
Whoa!
The pass falls incomplete. McCoy, the intended receiver on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Set. So we gonna take it.
Asby, get off that block. I don't know. Their offense seems substantially worse than the Giants does. Of course, they haven't handed the ball off yet. Maybe their coach just doesn't hand the ball off like the other team did. That's unusual. Their formation. That's why. Thankfully, 52 has the speed to get around those blockers pretty easily. I went out and found a bunch of middle linebackers with 80-something speed. Like, that was one of my first things. Like, they had Keith Brookings, who was like 38. He had like 60-something speed. And then the other linebacker was like, I mean, he was himself an NFL icon player. Larry
The Falcons will start the drive
Foote,
at the
Larry
27-yard
Foote from
line.
Pittsburgh Steelers. He played for the Steelers for years in real life. He was a really good player. I guess he was a free agent here. But his speed was also in the 60s. It was terrible playing with guys that slow. They would just get burned so bad in the passing game. You barely keep up in the running game.
On the 32-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up. One of us gonna make a play.
It's better be a play action pass, right? It wasn't. I thought it was. Man, lucky that safety didn't get
The
that.
pass falls incomplete. London, the intended receiver, on the play.
Thing is, I don't think anyone's going to believe in my fake run this down the distance. But I actually
3rd and 6.
have a chance to convert it if I run,
32-yard line.
Come on.
depending on their
Come on, baby,
lineups.
Come on. Here I go. Come on. Be careful. Go. 19. Keep it up.
Let's give myself something easy.
Me. Let's go. Be fierce.
We're doing some sort of zone thing.
All right, here we go. They
Yep.
soft, man. Let's go.
I bet there's a blitzer coming. No. That took a little while to develop, though, didn't it?
Thomas on the reception. The result of the
But that was the
play is a
usual.
first down.
I had a zone. It took it a while to develop. And then that guy was open on the post route.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Just don't blitz me from the side. You're going to run a zone, right? Because I tend to run right into those. I did that against the Giants a number of times.
Here we go. All right, let's go.
Two canceled.
Hey, 36. Hey. Let's go. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Damn right. Come on. Black 64. Here we go, baby.
Oh, man. So that guy beat my center one-on-one.
Loss of 2. The teams are ready for the second.
So that's funny. When my center was head up on the dude, he did push him back pretty good. But when it was debatable who the center should line up on, he totally got whiffed.
Danny. Let's go now. 19. You gotta believe it. It's our game. Campbell, play football.
Trying to navigate that, didn't quite make it. I think I could have done that better.
3rd and 7. Ball on the
Navigating that
35-yard
same
line.
hole. Lewis is really fast. There's a chance. Yeah, if they're in man coverage, Lewis can make the play just because he's so fast. They're in man. I should have led the pass further. Okay. So from where I am on the field, it's more optimal to go for it. I mean, because if I punt it, what am I going to punt it to? The 1-yard line from the 35? This was a suboptimal play call, though. Jeez. What were you doing, Nick?
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Follow. Back it up, baby. Don't stop that motor. 36. Come on.
Clinton's too slow to do that post route in any meaningful way. There, that was how I meant. But that was still a fast. My running backs, I always try to get running backs with speed like 93 if I can get it, so that he can burn linebackers in the passing game. I mean, I basically use my guys like Marshall Falk. I have like the deep passing routes and stuff like that in the past. Literally use them like Marshall Falk. These aren't really Mike Martz passing routes though. Mike Martz like double moves. We're still doing that stuff. And it's going to like my best guys, so that's extra
Gain of
good.
20 on the
Let me just
play.
towel.
First and
Here we
goal.
are.
Ball
Here
on
we
the
are.
7-yard line.
I'm gonna assert my control over this game now. I think. I wish I had my running back in. I don't like this. I'm gonna do the usual thing. It works a little bit less in the red zone. Yeah, for those reasons. There's just not enough space to run the post, to get open. Maybe if I threw it earlier, but it might. Okay, I wish I had my running back in. Got to remember that when I say it.
Second and goal. Ball on the 7-yard line.
Get it started. Here we go, baby. Not today. Set. Black.
Go over here.
Black. Go. They ain't got nothing.
So what is I doing, man?
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Do I really want to pull that guy is my question.
Keep moving.
Too late. All right, the 1-yard line. Pretty good.
The ball carrier.
2-yard line.
Gain on the play.
Yes. I'm going to go to normal so I can have a fullback if I need it.
Goal. Ball on the 2-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Stay inside right here.
They're really committed to stopping the run. They didn't line up anyone on Clinton.
Big stuff right here. Oh, it's on. 64. Stop here and go. Right play. Let's go now.
So that made it an easy pass.
Touchdown Atlanta.
The easy pass.
Set. Hot.
What time is it?
Atlanta is lined
Oh, it's a
up
little
for
after
kickoff.
midnight.
Burrow back to return.
Oh, it's a cold one here in Austin. Should be another freezing night. They're not as like it got to 25 yesterday.
34 yards.
It's funny because my phone only told me to be like 29. I feel like 25 is colder than 29, and it's worth mentioning.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Here it comes. Play football. From the start. From the start. Run it.
Oh, I missed. Always a bummer when you miss.
Carry, 3-yard gain on the play. Second and 7. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Hold the look. Let's go, boys.
Hell yeah.
Buckley with the carry. 1-yard loss on the play.
Well, this is a game where I can feel proud of my defensive improvements that I've made in the Falcons organization.
Ball on the 36-yard
Unlike the Giants game where I just don't know what the hell was happening.
Yeah, you see me. Keep moving. Go.
Gotcha. That was a case where the tackle never touched me. I don't know what was up with that. Like all he had to do was stick his arm out. But you'll see here, I'm going to rush 58, and number 75 is going to struggle to do anything. Like by then it's too late. But this is one of those things, I guess, where it says he just doesn't get blocked by this dude. My guy beats his run blocking ability. It's like his name says place kicker. I can't not see place kicker when I see that guy's name.
Yard punt, return for a gain of 7 yards. First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Do you believe in a play action pass?
Here we go. I'm right.
Come on, act the ball. I'm just going to kill these guys, man. Feels good after that loss to the New York Giants, but I'm going to start running the ball and just kind of kill the clock. I mean, it's not even, it's now the 2-minute warning. This is quite a bit more pleasurable. And technically, I mean, the game says that the Seahawks are more talented. But I guess they think the Giants have a better synchronicity of parts.
Atlanta is lined up for the kickoff. Burrow back deep to return.
So another reason, though, I don't want to play Mija at kickoff coverage is because that goes to my backup. Must be offense, I guess. Return? No. You can kick up. Okay, here we go. Mija, where are you? Red cable. Am I tripping? Is this guy like hurt or something? Is that why he's out there? Oh, there he is. Okay. So what I want is someone with a lot of speed who's not starting. Haynes is starting. Max starts. Chuck Norris, if you're available, man, I want you on the field. Not a big fan of the University of Texas, but Chuck Norris does the job for me.
The Seahawks will start the drive at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go. You can't stop.
Buckley with the carry. Gain of 14 on the play.
No, that wasn't great.
Dynamite.
Get up, Sap.
McCoy makes the catch. The play results in a 1st down.
We like a pack of wolves. Keep it up.
Oh, man. I tried to back into the guy. Lindsey's just not fast enough. I tried to back in to throw off the completion. And yeah, that's how I end up giving up some big plays, by messing up my pass coverage responsibilities.
Seattle is lined up for the kickoff. Jones back to return.
Ding, ding, ding.
Kickoff
That's a good spin.
26 yards.
You think they'll fall for it twice?
The Falcons will start.
Let's see who lines up on. Okay, so now they have a real.
1st and 10.
Let's go.
They have a linebacker on Thomas this time.
Let's turn it up, B. Under 10. It's on.
Oh shit! They did not. They didn't believe it
5
at
yards
all,
loss on the play.
and they just came and clotheslined my quarterback.
27-yard line.
Pretty sure that's illegal.
19. Set.
You're supposed to buy me dinner before you.
Black.
But
19. Sweat. Watch the snap down. Going on.
figures, use your speed. I thought the safety was gonna run into the referee,
On the play.
which does happen, and it will slow you down.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Here we go, baby. 3 ball. Go. Everything you got.
All right, so I'm gonna try to use Thomas to draw the safety away. Get the ball to figures. Not open. 5 is open. Oh.
The pass
Okay,
ball's
we're just gonna punt.
incomplete. Thomas, the intended receiver, on the play.
I hope I didn't get Thomas killed on a hit like that.
Set.
Stop raining.
Hey.
This can't be Seattle. I don't know why I'm Supermaning.
Holding on the receiving team. Number 24.
Let's do some of my more skeezy things. Cover one robber. Never actually generated an interception with this play though. Despite its name. That's a weird formation. 3 wide receivers to the right, a tight end on the left. I mean, it's not like, oh, space alien, but it's just like, I never see that.
By the offense. Lindsay makes the catch. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
Doing it again. I'm gonna do this.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Oh, that was the wrong path. And if I had stayed there, I would have blocked that.
Calls a timeout. McCoy with the reception. Gain of 11 on the play. 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Here I go. We like the pack of wolves. No, me. Let's go.
Let's see if I can shoot a gap in the middle. Take a second. No, I didn't. I don't know why I was doing that, considering all the success I had in the middle. I mean, the side. Well, maybe I created that.
65.
I might have created that with my pass rush.
1st and long. Ball on the 26-yard line.
We turning it up.
Sapp just killed that running back. That was a catch? Yeah. I mean, he was literally out of bounds when he caught it, right? Yes, show the ball, not the out of bounds marker. The blind ass refs of the NFL. This is like making fun of them. This is like not a serious need challenge. This is like we are actively making fun of refs by including that in this game. Actually, didn't I change that? Weak side blitz.
Buckley with the carry. 3-yard gain on the play. 3rd and long. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Stay post now. There we go, D. Defense, get ready. You gotta believe it. It's our day. Let's go.
Okay, that was a much better half of play. I don't know what's up with the flicker. Clicking through it so I don't have to look at it. Vastly better performance than what I was doing against the Giants. I thought what? I took away Mija, and then now Mija ends up on a different spot on the field? I meant to... I'm trying to make sure 43 is not on kick coverage. I like hire extra cornerbacks and safeties so that my starters don't get involved in that. So that was all punts. Here's kickoff. Here's that was not a starter. You can play. Not starting. Okay. So like it's like whack-a-mole. I took away Price and he showed up somewhere else on the kickoff. All right, for a safety kickoff, I'll leave it. It's not very common. It's important enough to not fuck it up, I guess. Who has the best run blocking? See, it's a kind of a tax that you have to use your defensive players in run blocking or your offensive players for tackling, because yeah, whatever. So it's a kind of a tax on your kickoff, but you have to use some offensive players on it. I'm sorry, it's a tax on your kickoff coverage, but you must use offensive players. And then it's a tax on your kickoff that you have to use defensive players, because you want guys with good run block skills, and you want good guys with good tackling skills, you know, for their respective responsibilities.
2nd and 12. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Watch your eyes.
Brady.
Knock them out. Set. Watch out. Hut. Hut.
Brady's not a rookie. He's like a second-year player.
The ball carrier. 3-yard loss on the play.
Okay.
3rd and 15. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Here we come. Let's go. Let's go.
I've got to get some better
All right, let's go.
defensive tackles. That's definitely my next goal.
Hey, watch the move. All day, baby. Come on. Cover that.
Lindsey with the reception. No gain on the play.
I like that stadium. It's also fun to kind of zoom in and down. That little, I don't know why does the horseshoe not take up more space in the back there? Go ahead and fair catch.
Fair catch made.
So familiar
at the
with
19-yard line.
the stadium. Like, why wouldn't you fill in those corners so you could fit more people in there?
Atlanta will start the drive at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Set. Go. 64. Dash left. Go. Let's go. No more, fellas.
Uh-oh, traffic jam. That didn't work for me, did it?
Get it out.
Out of bounds.
Woodson.
My receivers ran into each other and they just stalled out. And then when they finally got separated, they were easily covered because it just took so long for them to get
Ball on
going
the
again.
23-yard line.
Go, 1-1-1. I'm coming through, baby.
What's Clinton doing here, huh?
You can't stop me. On 19. Here I go.
Let's go back to that original formation.
Do something, do something.
But I changed the play, but then I changed my play. So not only can I call audibles to change the play, within those plays I can change the formation and then the direction of the run. Love all these options.
Thomas with the carry. 11-yard gain on the play. 1st and 10.
Yeah, it sounds like a home game.
Ball on the
And I guess they're trying to be
34-yard
loud so I'll get an offsides. It sounded like they cheered for me. Okay.
Thomas on the carry.
That was good
No
defensive
gain on
tackle.
the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard
Let's try
line.
Jones.
Rush in. Hey, let's go 1 deep.
Let's see if the safety bites.
So we gonna take it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I got nailed and just couldn't get any heat under the ball.
Jones, the intended receiver, on the play. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
From the start. Don't let him pass.
So Lewis has all this speed.
Hey, watch that.
Well, a lot of them do.
Stay both now. Watch the play. 64.
I'm curious to see what they're going to do with their two defensive players that are stacked right there. Also, catch the linebackers drop back. So, I mean, here's what I'm watching on that play. Because I'm trying to get better at throwing interior routes. Zoom out. 88 is going to come up about 5 yards and then cut diagonally going like that. You know, it goes straight. And what I need to make sure is that 44 isn't like sliding inside, or that this guy doesn't drop back into a zone right here, which would both of that in cases, or this guy doesn't come up into a zone unexpectedly, etc. But as it is, this route makes him very open right here. Boom. And yeah, that's the secret to throwing those inside routes about 15 yards up. Check the spacing on the defense, get them pulling away in the wrong directions, make sure they're open, because man, it's pretty easy to have a sneaky defender sneak in there and pick off the ball.
49-yard line.
That's one reason.
All right, now.
Just it tends to be easier to read outside throws, but it's actually harder to get heat under them.
What's the hard count?
If they get a line on you throwing inside, it's fairly easy to intercept.
Here I come. Go. Play hard and fast, baby.
So now they've lined up in a way that would make it hard to throw that in on Lewis because of the way the linebacker is. He's fast. Let's abuse it. Hike the ball. Curses. Curses.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense. Number 15.
Dead
Still first down.
ball.
First and 15. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Get me going. Deuce it,
It
deuce
just
it.
makes me think of black metal. I mean, just like the genre. Dead ball. The ball is dead. Death everywhere. I am dead. Dead. Shit.
Rice.
This guy does not outrun anybody. He's got to be my slowest quarterback ever.
Ball on the 41
I had to sign him
yard
in free agency, and I had to pay way over market because my team was so bad. Because my starting quarterback that I drafted that was actually turning pretty good hated the Falcons so bad by the time I got there that he refused to stick around for the rebuild.
Hey, watch the screen.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why. But, oh, they got some blitz from their safety, it looks like. But it's starting to get to me. Looks like they found some stuff that maybe worked on defense a little better.
Third and long. Ball on the 41-yard line.
You gotta have it, D.
Well, this is about as vanilla as you get in terms of deployment. You know, 5 wide receivers. They got 5 guys in coverage. They got some speed mismatches, but they got safeties behind them to protect them. Lewis and Figures both have serious speed advantages.
Watch your eyes. Be careful. One of us gonna make a play.
We'll see what we can do. Get rid of the ball. I was trying to throw it to 3. Oh my god, I kept hitting the button and it's just like wasn't happening. Accept the penalty, you pansy. Oh my gosh.
Holding
Oi.
on the offense. Number 60. First down.
Oi, my guy cannot throw on the run, that's for sure.
Ball on
I
the
mean, he literally like
30-yard
wouldn't throw it. I was pushing the button and he was just like, nah. Not until my feet are planted, dude.
It's on.
And then easy fumble.
Buckley, the ball carrier. 7-yard gain on the play. Second and 4. Ball on the 28-yard line.
No. Get that cornerback over there. I hate it. I never want, I always want my cornerbacks on their wide receivers, excepting a few situations where I'll line up in a 3-4 on their 4-3 with my safety in a special assignment. So like right here, I'm going to do it.
First and 10.
I'm going to,
Ball on the 22-yard line.
this is called cover 1.
Got nothing. Hold the look.
I'm going to call it to the opposite side so the safety is in the coverage. It's the water and the mud on the ball, I think. I feel like I don't recover fumbles this year. Like this season in particular,
Ball on the 24-yard line.
my guys like just can't hang on to the ball.
Let's go, boys.
Well, not this season. That's not true. I just started tonight. What about last season?
Clipping on the offense. Number 60. Still second down.
Second and long. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go. Get it started. Set. Let's go, D.
Gotcha. What?
Lindsey makes the
Miracle throws.
Gain of 6 on the play. Third and long. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Make them dump it on. We fine. We good. Get me going. Left, left. All on us, y'all. Right.
Get up, Sap. Ah.
Touchdown, Seattle!
Let's just see how that happened. How did that guy get open on my cornerback? He just 86 runs around 46. Now, Maddox is a guy I got in free agency, but I knew he was limited. He was the best cornerback on free agency this year. He came in with an overall of 85, which is trying to get guys up to 90, and he's already like 27 or something, so I don't know if he'll ever really be a solid 90s player. But he just got burned by 86. That's all. Is 86 faster? Oh well. I might try to protect him in the future. If he's going to get burned like that, I can try to highlight the player he's matched up on. Like maybe the safeties will help him more. Ah.
The extra point attempt is good.
Every time I don't block it. Can't play the Aussie song. they will give you copyright strikes on the music. So that's part of the 2008 soundtrack if you're playing music. You can set your own songs, but it's a lot harder to like change those little clips they play in the stadium.
Kickoff return 24 yards.
All right, I have a halfback, 4 wide
Will
receivers.
start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Solo. Yeah, you see me. Set. Black 19. Let's go.
If I were me,
Let's run.
I would do a play action pass.
Hey, watch the ball.
Wait, no, let's just run.
64. Let's go, B. Let's go. Here we go. I can do it, baby.
Well, they close that hole up quickly.
Thomas, the ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
You know what I haven't done all night is a cutback counter trap.
Second and 7.
A counter trap.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Not the best defense to run a counter trap against because of the way 91 is lined up diagonally on my polar.
Play hard and fast. Black.
Make it like that. See, now you see 63 has the same problem, but there's a free blocker next to him in a better position. Oh man, well defended.
Thomas with the carry. 1-yard loss on the play.
All right, next time
Third and 8.
we'll do that much better.
Ball on
I like the counter trap.
26-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Set. Purple. 36. 3 ball. Black and D. Turn it up now. Right here, right here.
All right, got some space on the left. Let's see if we can use it. Yeah, dude. Getting my halfback all tired. There we go. Actually, let's go back to the weak formation. Yes, and spell the halfback, which means give him a rest. I don't know of any other lingo that uses spell like a verb like that. Like when I'm watching my kid and I need to take a break and I'm like, wifey dear, can you spot me a spell? I just don't even know where they used, who came up with the choice to call that halfback spell. Probably Madden himself. Wouldn't be surprised. That 56 read that really well. He totally spotted what was developing and just stayed parallel.
Third and inches. Ball on the 49-yard line.
I do like that blue that the Seattle has on right now. I like it better than that weird ass green they use sometimes. I guess it's taken from the eyeball of that bird.
Black 19. Watch out. I'm coming through, baby.
Okay, perfect. Get over there. Probably a blitz or something on the left-hand side.
Thomas on the run. 11-yard gain on the play.
Getting close to the end of the game. I'm going to let it go to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go. Under 10. Here we come. Get some slack going.
They almost jumped for some reason.
Black 36. Hey.
Fat Albert.
Hey, watch the ball.
I'm going to try this. I see this. Awesome.
Incomplete pass. Thomas, the intended receiver, on the play.
My spell has been undone. No, I have been vanquished.
Second and 10.
That undid my magical curse.
Come on, Danny. Lucky. Defense, get ready. Go. 36. All day, baby.
Kind of a tough run play. They got 4 dudes right there on the left like that. I don't like this one much either because it looks like my tight end is going to have to block a defensive end. Oh, he got to the linebacker. Good. But someone else came from behind. Fudge. Okay, so from where I am on the field, I would go for it. It's not a great field goal kick from 39, but I need to be in better 4th down position. Let's try to get in position to kick a field goal, which I honestly think any yardage I can get right now. If I can get like 4 yards, this would be a substantially easier kick. Let me make sure They're really in man coverage. They seem like they really are. Got to tell my slide protection. We'll do spread. No. Shit. Two canceled. Slide protection. Cancel it. Slide protection. I don't know what to do. Pinch, because they're pretty close. Yeah, they kind of played that pretty well. Let's see if this guy can make a play. He does not have a chance to make a play. But they did a zone. I didn't leave myself enough time. I'm not punting. I'm not 40. The debate was to kick a field goal or not. And I'm out of field goal range, I think.
Hey, watch the screen.
Be like a 58-yard field goal.
Defense, get ready. Let's run, man.
All right, here's the goal. What are they doing? Like the ball. Ah, he beat me that time. That time the linebacker had an answer. All right. All right. This would be a terrible time to fucking lose this game. Let's go out there and kick some ass. They have a tight end and a running back, so I'm blitzing 6, and they actually set 6 to 7 defenders. So they committed to max protect as a response. I mean, they didn't even know I was going to blitz 6 guys, but they defended like they knew I would. Sap. This guy isn't very fast. Oh, that's the end of the game. Cover the ball.
Number 28 on the interception.
Let's see here. If I can only take about 40 seconds off the clock if I took knees, so I need to do a little more work.
1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Blue down, blue down.
98 seconds on the game right now.
Danny.
The defense calls a timeout.
Okay, so now we're down to 96 seconds in the game.
5-yard gain on the play.
I get a first down. It's definitely over.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Hold the left. Stay posted left.
I'll cycle through some audibles. And I'm going to try to shift their formation into something uncomfortable.
Purple. 36.
They are actually still pretty committed to the run.
Hey, watch the boost.
All right.
On the carry. Gain of 12.
All right, I'm going to let the clock run. They're going to eventually use that timeout, but there's too many downs for them to kill it all. There's now 80 seconds left in the game.
First and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. No more, fellas. Do it. Get him.
The defense calls a timeout.
This is much more like my kind of football. I played much better this game versus what I did against the Giants. That was really disappointing. Don't know why, but it seems like sometimes the computer decides that this game is going to be hard as fuck. Way harder than normal other opponents. And for some reason they chose the Giants. I should probably chart it out like, okay, week 2. For some reason the opponents have extra motivation or something. Alright. Now this will be the last play of the game.
Here we go, baby. Gotta keep our points here. So we gonna take it.
Just killing time. I wish there was a button that made time go a little bit faster for moments like this. What does Madden say? Kick a field goal? Nah. Kick a field goal.
The final score is the Falcons 21, the Seahawks 14.
Good, solid victory. Great game from the quarterback. Nice. The rushing average came down a little bit. Spread the ball out around really well. I need more of my starters. Like, I don't throw to my outside guys enough. I'm not taking advantage of that. Being maybe too conservative, throwing a lot underneath and in two slot players. A lot of tackle for losses. I feel like I'm piling them up slowly. And these are all, okay, that's a right end, the linebacker, the middle, yeah, my free safety. Okay, that was an excellent victory. Day versus night, Joanna, me on drums again. This drum pattern is something I kind of got from listening to Steve Gadd, an amazing drummer. Go ahead and save. Simulate the week. Let's just save it again. Now it'll be simulated. All right, let's take a look at the standings. Good Lord, Jaguars. Cowboys are doing well. That's good. I'm definitely a super fan for the Cowboys. But after winning the Super Bowl like 5 times, I decided to see if I can rebuild the Falcons. So that's where we are. Barely any separation on my points for and points against. Alright, Alt-Tab. Alright, in this is a fun evening for me. Okay, how do I end this? NVIDIA. What is going on? What the fuck's going on, NBA? Help me. Offense 1.